It's the book of Acts, chapter 14, verse 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of YAHAWASHI.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We'll start by saying, Prophet,
YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
We are the brothers from Prophetic Babylon camp down in Tampa, Florida. We'll get that on to the elders and apostles, GREATTMILLSTONE. Peace and blessings to hopefully elect and the Lord's listening again. Right at that, one more time up.
It's the book of Acts, chapter 14, verse 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of YAHAWASHI.
Yeah. So, amen. The scriptures telling us, through much tribulation, we're going to enter into the kingdom of heaven. So we're in times where, we're in prophetic times right now, where a lot of things are about to start unfolding. All hell's about to break loose. People are catching hell every day. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord is warning his prophets, his men, that we're gonna have to go through much tribulation in the times that we're coming into. When you see it, you had this week alone, you had people getting judged left and right. The brothers was going through it. You had a dude that just got shot while he was on his bike. Driving by, he just got shot. So judgment was being handed out, man. All right, Lord's judging his people. So we're in that time right now where we witnessing all of this, man. All right, and through much tribulation, through much hell, afflictions, going through these prophetic end times, we're going to enter into the kingdom of heaven. So we know through all these prophecies that's being unfolded, all the hell that's coming upon this place, that we're getting closer and closer to the time where this kingdom is going to be transferred. But you got this real quick.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be.
So it's going to be great tribulation, man. We're coming to a time of great tribulation where it's not going to be like ever before, or ever shall be. All right, so this is going to be a peak time of all hell breaking loose. Everything you ever, all the chaos you ever seen in the past, all that's going to be happening this day. All right, and things you never even heard of. You're going to have demons manifesting in your face. You know what I'm saying? Those are the times we're coming into, man. All right, and we're seeing that, through the times we're in right now, man. Being prophets, we're being watchmen. We're seeing the prophecies being unfolded, the signs, a lot of judgment being brought out. A lot of people catching judgment. So being able to witness that, we understand that, hey man, we don't have too much longer here in America, Babylon. You got your own leaders telling you that before 2024 ends, there's going to be chaotic times, man. It's not going to be a peaceful transition in the seats of the presidency, man. So hey, man, through all this, catching all the hell that's about to come upon this place, everything that you got with Esau, Edom, they're going to start coming down on you, Jake. All that, man, the Lord's going to keep his prophets, man. All right, and we slowly believe that, man. The Lord's going to protect his prophets, show mercy upon his prophets, and we're going to continue to try to endure through it all, man. All right? Because, you got everything that's going on currently, and you got a lot of two-thirds Jakes getting judged, man. All right, and we're witnessing it, man. We're watching it. Nothing's coming upon us, though. You ain't see a man of the Lord getting judged. You know what I'm saying? So, the Lord is dealing with his men. Go ahead and continue with us.
I got the word, that word tribulation in Greek. It's believed, it says a pressing together, pressure. Oppression, affliction, tribulation, distress, straits.
Hey man, we're gonna go through much tribulation, much pressure. You ever heard the saying, pressure makes diamonds? Alright, so the prophets are gonna be catching hell. Right now we're catching hell, man. Right now we're catching afflictions. The Lord is afflicting his prophets, because that pressure is building diamonds, man. Alright, the Lord's gonna, put us through that fire. And we're gonna go through much more fire in the times we're coming to. You got Jacob's trouble. So we're gonna have to go through a lot more pressure, a lot more hell, afflictions. And the Lord's preparing your soul and your spirit to be able to deal with it. Because you're gonna see a lot of stuff that's gonna really, But got a lot of niggas, man. All right, a lot of niggas are gonna be, panicking, man. All right, but since the Lord is preparing His man for this time, we're gonna be in the spirit. The Lord will be of that member. We are the Lord's man, But the Lord's men are gonna be in the spirit, man. In the times we're coming to,
The strong definition is pressure, literally or figuratively, afflicted, affliction, anguish, burden, persecution, tribulation, trouble.
Hey, there's gonna be persecution and prophets too. You're gonna have, just for even speaking this truth, the prophets are gonna be persecuted, man. For even teaching the Bible, you're gonna be persecuted. You're gonna be demonized. A lot of people are gonna hate you for what we preach. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have to go through that as well, man. All right. So like brother brought out first, much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. So we're gonna have to go through much pressure, man, much affliction, persecution, all these different things that brothers are gonna have to go through. You're gonna have to have a mind to be able to go through that, man. That's why brothers always tell you, know what you're a part of, man. This isn't just a hobby, man. This isn't just something that I'm gonna get away from the streets with this. Which will allow you to get away from the streets, but you gotta understand this is a lifestyle, man. All right, you gotta understand. You gotta take on the burdens of being demonized, catching hell, catching afflictions. A lot of dudes come to this thing, they don't expect that, so a lot of them leave. A lot of them, leave the truth. And I'd rather for dudes to leave now. You'd rather for dudes to leave now than in that day, dudes bucking up, and being portraying the prophets then to break up trouble.
It says, Matthew 24:22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
Hey man, the days are being shortened for the elect's sake, man. Because if these days wasn't shortened, no flesh would be saved, man. No one would be saved, not even the day elect. So the Lord is shortening these days to make these days go by faster, so He can be able to save the elect, save His man. Because the Lord got a particular, man, that He's gonna come out, He's gonna save, man. All right, you got the woman and the children, 1/3. The Lord's got people, a multitude that He's gonna save, man. All right, so before all this, the whole America burned down, the Lord's gonna save His people, man. All right, and the rest of you 2/3 niggas, heathens, Esau, you're gonna have to burn down in this place, all Babylon, man. So the Lord is shortening these times for His prophets. The brothers are just speaking on it, man. Like you got months going by like weeks, and weeks going by like days, man. It's like one Saturday, then the next Saturday come right then and there. It feels like only been one day since you've been in hell, throughout the week, going throughout the week. So these days are going by faster for the elect's sake, man. Brothers, are realizing that as well.
I got the word for anguish. And I'm gonna grab the Dash transcription. NLT. It says excruciating or acute distress, suffering or pain. Those are some big words.
Hey man, brothers are gonna have to feel that anguish, man. Suffering, catching all types of different hell, from anything, man. So you're going through that anguish, man. Brothers are gonna have to go through that though. Like I said, to be able to build your spirit, man. To make you a true man of the Lord, man.
Right, and predominantly right now we're going through that hell now. Yeah. We're going through that fire now, but when this time we come to right there, it's gonna be on you people. Right now everybody's laughing, having a good time, and enjoying themselves. We don't want just catching the hell now. And then it's gonna be your turn to catch the hell. And we gonna see the pain. People gonna be in pain. They gonna be in anguish. The process we gotta do now. We suffering now so that we can get mercy in the times that we're coming into. But everybody else is gonna be, ain't gonna be no mercy. There is gonna be no relief from the hell and persecution that's coming.
Yeah, laugh now, cry later. You got a lot of people laughing and immersing now, but they're gonna be crying later, man. All right, and the men of the Lord, we're gonna be the ones immersed, and we're gonna be rejoicing because we know that the Lord's about to come back. He's gonna destroy this place, and He's gonna save His life. So brothers are suffering right now, man. Brothers are going through all types of hell, right now, and it's building their spirit to be able to handle, all the shit that's about to come, Jacob's trouble. So Lord,
they did say trouble. That was in Jacob's. You can try to grab that next. But it says to inflict distress, suffering, or pain, to suffer, feel, or exhibit anguish.
Hey man, brothers are feeling that, man.
It's a time that we're coming into.
Yep.
The time we're coming into is gonna be bad. We feeling a little bit now, but we ain't seen shit to what we're coming into. We had this guy Klaus Schwab just said prepare for a time of an era of shocking events. They're talking about a cyber attack. They're gonna shut his lights off. It's gonna be all hell breaking loose out here before the election. So that's what in the next month is some change. Something's going to happen. All right, and majority of people out here that's not serving and seeking YAHAWASHI, that shit gonna be on you, man. You know, because we are expecting what's coming. So unto you that's not expecting what's coming, it's gonna come to you as a breach. You ain't gonna expect it's gonna be all of a sudden. You know, it seems like, man, suddenly all hell comes upon you, man. And that's what people gonna really start feeling and suffering and feeling the pain. But the Lord gonna look out for his men. So though we catching a little hell now, that little hell we catching now ain't gonna be nothing compared to the time we coming into, where you people gonna catch hell on a whole nother level, man. Let me bring out back in the NLT. It says Matthew chapter 24, verse 21, for there will be greater anguish than at any time since the world began. And if go ahead.
We just went to the word, anguish. We went to that word. They say, great pain, suffering, distress, trouble. A lot of you niggas, you're gonna be in distress, man. Pain, because right now you've been living your life so comfortably. When it comes to that time, you're not gonna know what to do. You didn't prepare for the time we're coming to. The men of the Lord prepared, but you didn't. Jake haven't been prepared. Right now as you see it, we're at a park. You got Jake, settling on a lease. Thinking about the future. Jake solely believes that there's going to be a future here, man. All right? And that's why they continue to be, partying, giving it to marriage, to work, right? Because they believe there's going to be a future here, but there's not going to be a future, man. The only future is going to be, anguish. Right. We come into a future of anguish, of great sorrow, pain, hell, A
lot of people gonna starve to death. You're gonna start eating your own children.
Yeah.
But get bad out here, man. And the Lord is telling us to come out here and warn you of this time that we're coming into. In hopes that you repent, come back to YAHAWASHI, if you be an Israelite. And if not, then you're gonna be stuck in it.
Your dreams of the future is gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be, straight horror. Horror movie.
It says it will never be so great again.
It will never be so great again. So hey man, this is a time that is never gonna be. This is gonna be a time like never before and ever to be, man. So think of that, man. All the horror movies, all the things you ever seen, and that much more you haven't seen, all together in this time right now, man. And it's gonna bring straight, hell, stress, distress. People want ready to kill themselves, but they can't. Imagine that. People are willing to kill themselves, but they're not able to kill themselves because the Lord is, making them. Your spirit's still in your body, man. So people are inflicting pain on themselves, So hey, man, you got it right now where a lot of people are depressed already.
It happened not too long ago. Stocks were dropping. Businesses were running out of funds. You had men, business owners jumping off the towers, jumping off the tops of buildings. The anguish, they were afraid of that suffering. They were afraid to be brought down to class. They would rather end themselves to this. And then there are times where you see videos, people jump off towers and go into the spirit of their bodies. People will get mangled up and their spirit will still be in their bodies. Just so they can see themselves in the position that they're in.
I saw a video one time. There was a guy on a train, ran this guy over, cut him in half, down to right here. And his body was separated. You see his legs and the rest of his lower body over there on the other side of the tracks.
Damn, bro.
The other part of the body was on the other side of the tracks. And he was still alive, screaming and hollering in pain, and he's looking at his legs about a foot away, or 2 feet away.
A lot of people get that demonic spirit on them to end their lives because of what they're going through mentally, the pain that they're going through mentally. Lord, what happened when you sit there and you got to suffer that pain physically?
Right. The Lord can keep your spirit in your body.
Yeah. There's no escape. The Lord is the author of life and death. So you know when you say you know.
Exactly. People are trying to end their own lives. And a lot of people that successfully do it is because that's the Lord put that demon in your life. Alright? But at the end of the day, a lot of other people are trying to end their lives in the day we're coming to because all the stress, they're in distress, they're catching hell. A lot of people are not going to be able to deal with that because all their lives they was spoon fed. They never suffered. So a lot of lot of people are trying to end their lives just like that, you know, get rid of the pain and shit. And the Lord is going to be judging you that much more, you know.
It says, verse 22, in fact, unless that time of calamity is shortened, not a single person will survive.
So unless that time of calamity is shortened, not a single person is going to live this life. Alright, it's going to be truly the end of the world, man. Alright, and look who's, you know, ruling the world right now, man. You know, so Esau right now is ending his own kingdom, his own. You know, if the Lord ain't come to step in, you know, to shorten the times and even save, you know, his elect and the 1/3, Esau would destroy this whole world, man. Alright? You know, even himself. You know, Jake, you know, his own people. You see his own people right now, you know, they sit down here, you know, poor and shit, man, and crackheads on drugs. You know, so Esau don't give a damn about his own people. How much more you, Jake, man? And you are Esau's enemy, man. You know, so Esau's gonna be coming down with straight wrath, man. Alright? So it's not only just gonna be, you know, people are killing each other, your own citizens killing each other. There's gonna be race wars, man. You know, Esau trying to go, you know, hunting for Jake. You ever watch Purge the election year? You know, you had a whole civil war, man. You know, you had, you know, a lot of these racist organizations, you know, trying to kill Jake, man. And there was one scene, I think that was the movie Purge the election year, when they hung Jake and they were stabbing him while he was hung. You know, so we coming into some horrific times, man. All right, where Esau's gonna be available to put anything he imagined, you know, in his head to do upon you, man. You know, Esau's gonna be, you know, niggas are gonna be getting hanged again.
Manifest his hatred.
Lynched.
Yeah, people gonna be famine, people gonna be starving. It's gonna be you'll have there's pestilences. People gonna be boiling up, catching different diseases and stuff, man. It says, it will be shortened for the sake of God's chosen ones.
So it's going to be shortened for the sake of the Lord's chosen ones. Alright? Yeah, man. The Lord shortened these times for his chosen ones. You know, the ones that he chose out of this world, man. You know, the men that, you know, continuously preach, you know, week in and week out, even throughout the week doing lessons, classes, praying, fasting. You know, all these things, you know, is working up to our salvation, man. To brothers being saved, man. You know, enduring. You know, go ahead.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 4. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 1. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, thus speaketh the Lord, YAHAWASHI of Israel, saying,
this is a prophecy, man. You know, spoken to Jeremiah. Right now, he's going to explain this prophecy.
write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in a book. For lo, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will bring again the captivity of my people, Israel and Judah, saith the Lord.
So, amen. The Lord said that day is coming where he's going to bring back captivity of my people, Israel and Judah, man. All right, go ahead, continue.
And I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it. And these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah.
Like I said, you know, concerning Israel and concerning Judah, man. This is a prophecy, and that's for, you know, mainly Jacob, man. All right, the Lord said, I shall start at my house first, man. The Lord is going to be judging niggas first, man. You know, the elder Apostle Jahar had deemed this year as the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. All right, so the Lord willing, man, you know, this is the year, man. You know what I'm saying? But
For thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace.
yeah, so we hear a voice of fear, trembling, and not of peace, man. Because when the time we're coming to, we're not going to be peaceful. All right, it's going to be all hell breaking loose. You know, niggas catching judgment. You know, and like I said, you know, earlier, you know, a lot of people have dreams. They want a future here. They believe that there's going to be a future here. All right, where they can be able to you know, live financially free. You know, do whatever they want, travel the world. All right, but the Lord's going to it's a prophecy, you know, where you're not going to be able to travel from city to city anymore. We coming to those times. You know, lockdown. You know, all that is going to result into chaotic times when people are going to start going crazy. They don't want to go back and lock down again. You know, go ahead and run.
It says, ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins?
So, hey, whether a man travail with child, man. You know, so you gotta have men out here screaming like women, man. You know, when they're pregnant, you know, when you're going into labor, you know, women, you know, their water break, you know, they start screaming, you know, because they're in pain. But you're gonna have men in that day doing the same thing. You know, so that's why the scripture says, a man in this day would be hard to find, man. All right, you know, because not just any man though, but a man, actual man of the Lord. You know, a man has to know what he's doing. You know, going through Jacob's trouble. You know, through the Spirit. You know, a lot of people are gonna be trying to find a man like that, because once a woman find a man like that, you know, like you see when brothers watch the book of Eli. You know, the woman seeing Eli, she was like, you know, he looks like he's calm. He's going through this, you know, he's all right. You know, so women are going to be fleeing unto that man. And that's why the scripture says, several women shall take a hold of one man. You know?
This chick I used to deal with, she texted me today out of nowhere and was like, you know, hey, how you doing? I had a dream about you last night. She said she had a dream that I had 2 wives and a bunch of children. And she was coming to me to be one of my other wives. You know, so that's spiritual. That's something coming into me, because when all hell breaks loose out here and it get bad, a lot of these women, they're going to realize that they need a man.
Yeah.
Right now they think they got options and choices and stuff. Nah, man, you're going to get in line or you're going to die.
Yeah.
That's something coming into, man.
Hey, and
you got people out here eating children.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be families. People going to be preying upon women and children. If you don't have a man, more specifically a man in the war, because a lot of men are going to die. They're going to get drafted off into war. They're going to die in the riots and the protesting. You know, there's going to be a lot of men out here. So to have a man, more importantly, a man in the Lord, that's going to be a great treasure.
You know, a lot of those women are gonna come to you, you know, ready to take care of their own stuff, you know, eat their own food, wear their own apparel. You know, they just want to be called by your name, man. All right, where you protect them, man. All right, they want to be protected. They want to have that security, man. They know that that's what they're gonna get out of a man of the Lord. But a lot of you women, you're gonna get declined, man. Like how you be declining to us now in these days. Right. All right, the days are gonna shift, man. All right, you know, you're gonna have a woman, you know, seeking the man more. But nowadays you got it where, you know, you got the dudes seeking a woman, you know, they declining the man. But now you're gonna have it where men are gonna be declining these women, man. Alright? Especially the man of the Lord.
Right.
I don't need you, man, you're a liability. Alright? And you're not gonna want that many women in that thing, man. Because you gotta understand that that's what you gotta sit there and protect, man. You know, that woman's gonna be following you around and shit, man. You know, you ain't gonna want that. So a lot of you women are gonna be getting kicked in the face, man. You know, like how Kevin Gates did that one bitch on the stage. You know, a lot of you bitches are gonna be getting kicked, man. You know, go ahead and walk.
Hey, you got the houses and boxes going into it, man. These women are struggling already, man. Yeah. A lot of them struggling with rent prices. Right? Videos coming out of how they're homeless right now. You know, they wish they had a man in their life, or they were kicked out from their dad's house because a woman comes up under her dad, and straight away she goes to her husband. You know, so these women ain't got no protection. And these women they starting to see that independence fail. That vintage already starting to fail, man.
Right.
You know, so these women are already out and down bad. Hey, and guess what? They're gonna start hitting up you brothers. You brothers that are well stable, the men of the Lord are gonna be well stable in those days. You know,
And have a sound mind.
yep, sound mind, because the new currency is gonna be wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the new defense, because money is a defense. And that's what women flock to. The new defense is gonna be wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and they're gonna flock to that. They're gonna see. Not everybody got that. Not many people have it.
Right.
Men of the Lord.
Well, it was because the money is going to fail. And money failed. This whole illusion of high value man that you have today, it's going to get completely, you know, thrown out the window, man. You're going to find out who the true real high value men are, which are the men of the Lord that's serving YAHAWASHI, and have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. If you don't have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you're going to be in trouble. God's going to be losing their mind. See, when this time comes, it ain't going to be able to scare us, because we already know it's coming. Matter of fact, we praying for it to come. So when it comes, it ain't gonna catch us off guard. But your average guy here walking around, you know, biking or fucking hiking or whatever he's doing, those guys gonna be want to lose their fucking mind. They're gonna bug out. They're gonna be useless in that day. Because a man's supposed to be strong and supposed to be protective. But if your mind ain't right, you're gonna be a fucking a sack of potatoes in that day, man.
Hey, if I may add, if I may add too, and brothers, we have went into that before. You know, a rich man can't play a poor man, man. All right, but a poor man can get some money and play rich. These men out here that's so-called high value, that have millions of dollars and these fancy cars and stuff like that, man. When shit hit the fan, and they don't have none of those things anymore, man, they're not gonna know how to live, man. All right, those men ain't never been through the struggle before. All right, those men didn't come up how Jake did, when they had to struggle and eat noodles and stuff like that growing up, man. So those Jakes not gonna know how to survive and how to move in the times where they don't have nothing, man. All right, versus the Jake who grew up his whole life, lived in the hood, eating noodles all the time, lights always off, man. When the lights shut off, man, they ain't got no food. Jake gonna it's just a normal day for me. Yep. All right, that Jake gonna know how to maneuver and how to keep a sound mind. Okay, I've been through this before. I done went nice route eating before. Same thing with brothers, man. Brothers gotta fast. Brothers, go without certain things. So when the time comes to where brothers are like, okay, we gotta get this up. It's new. It's not new to brothers, man. Brothers like, hey, I ain't new to this. He's new to this, man. All right, I'm gonna know how to move. But I'm gonna do it through the spirit. Probably how about shot. And the scripture tells you, it says, silver and gold shall not be with you in that day. All right. So a lot of people are going to be putting their mind into riches and money and stuff. You're going to be putting your mind into getting delivered, man. All right. And a lot of these women are going to try to go to a man so you can get delivered as well, man. But
it says, verse 6. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins?
Hey, man, because the scripture also says, every man in that day, even the mighty man shall be running away naked in that day. All right, so you got the biggest, strongest man, boxers, UFC fighters, even Mayweather, man. A lot of those dudes in that day, they're gonna be running away naked and scared, cowardly, man. All right. You got your gang members, dudes that, always, the YNS, young niggas. Hey, man, they gonna be over there getting, mewed to death, man. All right, so a lot of them are gonna be scared, man. All right, they ain't gonna know what to do because they haven't prepared for this time, man.
Yeah.
But the men before, the ones that, people look over, they didn't give too much of them about. Those men are gonna be, be able to sustain themselves and be stable in that day, man. Through the wisdom and the knowledge, through the understanding, we're going to be able to be stable in that day, man. To protect ourselves, to be able to, put our faith in the Lord and let the Lord guide our steps.
Yep. Hey, you even have it when the scriptures say that riches shall not profit a day calamity. So you're going to have guys that got riches, got money, that's got all this influence on this earth, man, that's not going to have no protection in that day. So they're going to be roaming and scrambling just like any other civilian, man.
Imagine going through hell, man. You see all these things, chaos going on, and you see a man just, calmly walking through it all. You're going to want to be around that man. That's why a lot of these women are going to flee into, a man with a sound mind, that's able to, make good decisions, have discernment, a good spirit, and that's going to be the man's rule in that day, man. All right?
It says, wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Hey, man, we want to get to that in the Matthew 24. That this day is going to be a great day. Like no day before or after is going to be like it. Because there's going to be so much stuff going on at once. It's like, damn, you're going to have Great Depression, captivity, niggas get lynched, all these different things happening at once in one timeline. A lot of people are going to be losing their minds, man. All right, that's why scripture says, a lot of faces are going to be held. All right, because that's how fearful this day is going to be, man. That's how fearful, these people are going to be. Not even just, 2/3 Jakes, man. You're going to have, Esau catching on that bitch too. You're going to have, because he's going to have, all the wars going on, people killing each other. It's going to be horrific times, man. And that day is Jacob's trouble. All right, when Jacob is going to be in trouble. All right, 2/3 Jacob, you're going to be in trouble, man. All right, Lord's going to judge a lot of you niggas, man.
And when the economy collapses, the first people that are consumed are the poor.
Yeah.
So So that's why it's going to be mainly Jacob's trouble, because Jacob's the core of the earth, man.
Exactly. And you've seen that at Purge too. You know, they always will have it where all the violence will always happen in the poor neighborhoods, man. You know, once the sun go down, it's always the low class where, you know, Jake are getting, you know, killed. You know, if you go over there to the rich area, there's not many crimes or anything going on, man.
Well, they showed you when them Purge movies, how in the rich areas, the people who was rich, they was able to fund security systems. So they had whole metal doors that came down over their houses to protect them to a certain degree, man. But you, Jakes, you gonna be out there, ain't it?
You also,
Exactly.
you also seen, if I may add too, you had some of the rich going to the poor neighborhoods during that time of calamity to put Jacob up too. Right? They was doing that for fun, man. It was like sport. Right? So you're gonna have certain Edomites that's literally gonna band up. They're gonna be like, all right, we're gonna come through the Jake neighborhood, we're gonna blow everybody we see down. All right, and they was doing that for fun.
It was an ethnic cleansing.
Yeah. You know, so that's all gonna be a part of that Jacob's trouble too, man. And if I may add too, I also had a dream about that as well. You know, I was in the Jake neighborhood at the time of Jacob's trouble, and there was a band of you know, those conehead people that came by. They was all in the van and they all had ARs, man. And once they see me, they started chasing me and hunting me down, man.
Yeah. And these Edomites, they gonna bring out their great-great-grandfather's old KKK outfit. No, you can see it. He's gonna bring out their old KKK outfits and be chasing you niggas down in 2005, 2025, 2024, man. Well, you know, this could be the year where they start hunting you niggas down, man, dragging you from trucks and shit, man.
Hey,
But you notice how it's like it, bro. You notice how we talk about this, and we're not really much concerned, man, at all. You know, because the Lord's gonna protect his men. All right, the Lord's gonna be able to, you know, guide his men. You know, so we're not really, you know, really even concerned about it. You know, we just warning you, Jake, that this is what's coming to you niggas, man. All right, because it's for you. You know, y'all the ones that's, you know, going against the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna judge you. All right, so when we come into this time, we're mainly gonna be seeing the Jake that mock and scoff the prophets. You know, that want to be wicked, that want to continue to, you know, commit an adultery, just living in a wicked mindset, man. Those are the ones that are going to be getting killed, you know, getting persecuted, or, you know, killed, catching judgments. Those are the ones that are going to be catching judgment, man. You know?
Now, I was watching this movie yesterday called White House Down, and you see those same individuals who was in disguise, that was in these, you know, that was in these high positions who were trying to take out the president. Now, you had, you know, the movie is whitewashed with certain things and stuff like that, but you had the dude Jamie Foxx as the president, and they looked at the backgrounds of the guys who were trying to take out the president, and they all, you know, had something against the president on even the way they ran stuff, or with it being Jake in position, man. So, you know, Jake, so you're gonna have Jake that's gonna be oppressed for anything, man. And you seen they had skinheads, they said skinheads and stuff like that. So how much more so these individuals are gonna reveal themselves in that time? You know, but where they can go all out.
You got a lot of these people that they're upset with this current administration, man. You know, and you can forget about it if Kamala Harris getting that seat. You can forget about it, man. You might they're gonna turn up. They already said you had one of these guys going to Trump rally and said, only way we can win our country back if we don't win this election is through civil war. Right? So they figure, hey, we can't get it by, you know, this political way. Then we're gonna get it through violence. Right? That's gonna cause a lot of chaos, a lot of death, and a lot of destruction, especially for you so-called Negro spectators. And quite frankly, no matter which way you let the elections go, it's gonna be Jacob trouble for you niggas, man. All right.
And if I may add, you had brother had did a video on that, or posted a video on that, and the Edomite saying that either which way the election goes, Jake is gonna be screwed. And I seen a post on Instagram, you know, with serious times are coming, man. People like to make jokes about it until they in that predicament, man. They had a post up that's like Trump versus Kamala, and they had Trump with the gas pricing was like $1.20 cent per gallon, stuff like that. And they had Kamala with $7 to $10 per gallon, man. They was like, who you gonna pick? And everyone was in the comments was like, man, either way, it was some Jake's was not like, man, either way it goes, you're gonna be screwed. You know, and it was some Jake's like, man, everybody need to vote for Trump. Black vote for Trump. PPP, EDD woman. You know, Jake is sitting in that mindset of, oh, Trump save us. If you want the enemy to save you, man, the Lord said, no man shall buy you. Nobody's going to be able to save you, man. It don't matter the president, man.
Right. Just because Trump visit these low-income areas and projects and hoods, and he come and give you a sweet saying, doesn't mean he gonna come and, doesn't mean he for you. You see? The scriptures tell you about how his words are smoother than butter, okay, but words in his heart, man.
Hey, these followers are tripping, man. You know, they know how to beguile, deceive the mass. You know, so a lot of these presidents and candidates, that's running for president, to be a president, they're like sales representatives. They're trying to sell you a dream, tell you what they can do. You know, I just did a video on the big Kamala Harris. They was like, when you apply for the resume, or when you fill out your resume, you know how to do the job, but you actually get to the job, and you know nothing. You have to bit. They asked this woman, you know, how are you going to prevent inflation or stop inflation? And everything she said, it wasn't answering the question. She was literally just repeating the question over and over again. You know, she's like, well, prices are going up. Well, yeah, you got the food going up. You know, so you could tell that, you know, she didn't know what she was getting herself into. All right, that's what a lot of these women. But these presidents, you know, they're selling you a dream, all right, especially to niggas, because it's the majority of you.
And a lot of these other countries, they don't respect the woman being able to see the power.
Oh no, but they gonna take America for a joke. They're gonna come and attack you.
And then even if Trump get in office, you got Iran, who has a whole fucking a whole warrant out for Trump's arrest. They're not going to honor that either.
America is straight. Yeah, this video came out. This guy from the social experiment. He was going all around asking people that had vote for Kamala Harris for shit. It was like, what makes you want to vote for Kamala Harris? What did she do in the past 4 years that makes you want to vote for her? And everybody just started getting stuck in their speech. You know, they started saying shit like, I don't know the answer to that. You
Don't use this.
yeah. He said, one of the guys said, don't use this. You know, because
he asked them who they was voting for, and they said Kamala Harris. Oh, you know, proudly. She said, okay, well, why are you voting for her? What has she done in the past? People was getting stuck. They really didn't know, and they said, oh, that shows these people are simple as hell.
It's a game, really. Oh, you pick this side, I pick this side, you know. Literally, these people understand that these is two wings to the same bird, man.
And that's why that movie Civil War, he said, what kind of American are you?
Yeah.
Because if you're the simple, gullible, silly nigga that just follow mainstream media, then you need to get fucking shot. You know? People don't know what the hell going on anyways.
That's a beautiful point. Cause that's actually a damn good point, because that's gonna be one of the main things that Jacob cover too as well, man. We'll have like either way this election goes, man. You vote for Trump. Anybody that's on Trump's side, they're gonna ask you what America are you? You say the wrong thing, them Edomites gonna blow you down. Same thing with the Kamala Harris side, the Edomites on that side gonna blow you down, man. So either which way it go, man, Jake gonna be in straight. The answer, you're gonna seek to save your life and you're gonna lose it, man. You're gonna think, oh, I'm giving the right answer saying this, and it might blow your head off, man. All right, that's the times that we coming into.
Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 7, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Who is that he, man? The elect. You know? So, you know, the Lord's going to protect his man, you know, and woman and child of his wife, you know. So the Lord's going to save and protect them, man. The Lord's going to show mercy upon them. So that's why I said, when brothers speak of this, we're not concerned, man. All right? Because we're trying to be a part of that number, so we're doing the work, you know, so we can be protected. We're doing the work so we can have that mercy in that day. All right? Jacob's trouble is for the 2/3 niggas. This is when you guys get persecuted, when you catch your hell, when you're suffering. All right? It's not a time for the man of the Lord to suffer. We already did our suffering. You know?
We suffering now.
We're suffering right now, man. You know, brothers are catching hell, man. You know?
These people they're living their best life right now. So live your best life and hey, enjoy it, live it up. That's gonna come to an end. When that time comes, that's when the Lord's gonna come through for us.
You say that you're not the lives between death. These people that love their life, they're gonna lose it.
The book of Revelation,
Think about the audio.
verse 12 says, therefore rejoice in heaven, and ye that dwell in them. Woe in the destruction
I got it
of the
open.
inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down to you, having great wrath, because he knows that he hath but a short time.
Satan, Esau, he's coming down having great wrath. Alright, because he knows he has a short time. So we're coming to a time where Esau's getting very anxious. He's getting worried. He's getting, sloppy. So that there's gonna come to the point where he's like, you know what? Let's put these niggas down. You got man coming out, the man of the Lord coming out against us every weekend, preaching against us, and the truth is starting to spread, prophecies are starting to unfold. They're seeing this. You don't think Esau seeing this, man? So they're gonna get to a point where like, hey man, let's put these niggas down. It's time, they're gonna come upon Jake having great wrath. Alright, and they're gonna come to low income neighborhood first. Jake is gonna be the ones targeted. And Jacob's trouble, man. Alright? Jake are gonna be the ones targeted, and especially by Esau Edom, these crackers. They're gonna be ready to take, Jake's head, man. But go ahead, Zipporah, you done with that?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, and verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear.
And so the Lord has been bringing you into the sword on judgment, man. Alright? Scripture says, if any man perish being, life innocent, So the Lord is going to, judge a lot of you two-thirds niggas, man. Because you're not innocent. When the Lord called, you didn't answer. When the Lord tried to, this truth was being brought to you, you mocked, you scoffed it. You disrespect the Lord and disrespect the Lord, man. So you're coming to a time where the Lord's going to judge you for that. You have to reap what you sow, man. Alright? All the wickedness you've done in this place, alright, you're gonna get that and much more.
It says, when I spake, ye did not hear, but they evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not.
So you did evil before the Lord's eyes. Because when he tried to call you, alright, when the truth is presented unto you, you continue to do evil, man. They continue to do evil. So, like I was saying, words can't keep adversity in. Alright? Because others, come out and reach them. Tell Jake and warn Jake, alright, but they don't listen. Alright, so the Lord is going to put you in a predicament, and now it's going to be like, you're going to be wondering, damn, the prophet was right. Then shall you know prophet have been among you. Then shall you know that brothers was trying to warn you from it. But now it's too late. Alright? That's when it's going to be too late. That's when the Lord's going to be judging you niggas. Alright? Because you didn't listen from the get-go, man. Alright?
It says, therefore thus saith the Lord Yahawah, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty.
Yeah. So hey man, the Lord's servants are gonna be okay, man. We gonna eat, man. Alright, and you gonna be hungry. We're gonna be able to drink, and you're gonna be thirsty, man. Alright? So hey man, the Lord's gonna make sure his prophets are gonna be good, man. His men are gonna be good. But not so much for you two-thirds niggas. Alright? Not so much for you, Jake that denied the Lord. Alright? When reproof came unto you, you sat there and you mocked and scoffed the prophets, you talked shit about the truth. So hey man, Lord's gonna have to take care of his servants, and you're gonna have to sit there and be like, damn, you're gonna see a man in that day, and you're gonna see the spirit on him, man. We just going through this like it's nothing. He looks good. He ain't, skin to bones like me. He look like he's eating, he's taken care of. Go ahead, Lord.
It says, behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
And the reason we're going to be rejoicing is because, like I said, we know that the Lord's coming back to put his people back in power, man. Alright? We know that, okay, this is the end. This is it. This is it for Esau. This is it for America. This is it for Babylon, man. Alright? And we're going to be rejoicing. And then we're going to be rejoicing at you niggas too, man. mocking and scoffing you, all right? You know, talking shit about you because, you know, we tried to warn you. And then when the time came, you know, now you got to be destroyed, man. All right? So we're going to sit there, we're going to rejoice, and you're going to be mourning.
You said at family destruction, they shall laugh.
Yeah.
Somebody grab that real quick. One of y'all brothers up there.
You know, so hey man, while you getting, you know, catching judgment, the brothers are gonna be able to sit here and, you know, rejoice. I don't remember that nigga. He came to the camp the other day, talking shit. You know?
See, the nigga was talking about damn comic book. I got that nigga over there begging for food. Hey, bro,
Eating the comic book.
Go back to that comic book, nigga. He said I was gonna save the children.
What's gonna say?
The children gonna want me to get eaten that day.
Jake be thinking they're so deep, man. Until that day comes, they're gonna realize everything that they believed in was straight garbage, man. You know?
Pure deep bullshit.
That's what I said.
It says, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart. It says, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit.
So, hey, man, the roles have changed, man. You know, now we're vexed, man. Now we're mourning. You know, we're in a time where we're like, damn, man, I'm tired of this, man. We're going to be destroyed. All right, and they keep their wit. They are, you know, having fun, man. You know, they're immersed. They're happy. But we're coming to that time where you're going to be in the morning, man. You're going to be like, now, I'm ready to let this shit go, man. I'm going to kill myself, you know? So, hey, man, you know, and the man of the Lord, we're going to be sitting here, you know, rejoicing, happy, giving our praises to the Lord. This is what we've been waiting for. You know, brothers been in this thing for years, man. Imagine sitting here waiting for this for years and it finally happened, man. It's gonna be beautiful. So brothers gonna be rejoicing, man. You know, it's like now I've been here for, you know, especially finding out this knowledge, man. It makes it that much worse because it's like, damn, you know the truth. You know how this world really is. All right, and you ready for it to be over with, and you just, you know, you patiently wait. You know, praying, sending curses upon the place, man. All right, and then when it finally happens, you know, you're gonna be excited. You're gonna be rejoicing. You're gonna be happy, man. All right.
If I may add, that's like a Jake who's been playing the lottery his whole life. And you finally win after 8, 9, 10 years, man. You can enjoy that win that much more.
But the difference is this win is guaranteed, man. You know, it's inevitable, man. You know, the destruction of this place, Jacob's trouble, you know, it's going to be inevitable, man. And we know that. You just waiting, you know, praying and waiting, man. And then when it happens, you know, we gotta rejoice about it.
Hold on. He said something about lottery. Yeah, go ahead.
I was about to say, you know, we have the lottery, man. Right? The Lord gave us the winning numbers, man. And this lottery is a for sure guarantee. All right, the Lord is going to deliver us out of this thing, man. And everyone else, if you ain't got the winning numbers, man, you're not part of that link, that 1/3 that Rick was going to say, man. You lost, man. You're going to be destroyed. Okay? And with this, and Lord, those who have won that lottery, man, they're going to understand the significance of serving the Lord, man. Is the whole point. In the end, you're going to understand the fear of the Lord, the significance of fearing the Lord, and the significance of actually serving YAHAWASHI. There's nothing better than that, man. You're going to understand that what you have been waiting for and all the videos you did every time you fasted and any hell that you caught, you're going to say, damn, it was worth it, man. All right? What is a lot of affliction compared to all eternity, man?
Hey, you got this guy, Vocab Maloney said that. He said that I guess they think that just because you're so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American that you just won a lottery. Basically, you did. You know, if you were Israelite, you won a lottery because right now it starts with the elect, but on the other side, all Israel's gonna be good. All Israel's gonna be saved, man. All Israel's gonna be in the greatest state. You see? So if you were Israelite, then yeah, you did win a lottery. If you're not an Israelite, then you didn't win a lottery. You're fucked. Okay? You're screwed. Just like during this time, right here, if you was a Jake, and the slave ships came over there, it was bad news for you.
We didn't win the lottery in that time.
Right.
The Edomites won the lottery in that time. And it's the spirit because the Lord reversed those roles. Those Edomites used to always say no day, oh, bet you wish you were white. Bet you wish you were white. Now guess what? We bet you wish you was a Jake. You wish you had some melanin, some color in you, man. All right, because when the Lord returns, it's not even about skin color, man. So I can't say that, but you know, when the Lord returns, He's coming to save Jake.
You wish you had that seed.
You're gonna wish you had that seed, man. You're gonna wish you was a part of Jake. And that's YAHAWASHI not being mocked, man, because you mock the Lord's people. Okay? Now the Lord's about to turn that on you, and the Lord's gonna laugh when your calamity comes, man. All right, and the Lord, hey, we gonna have fun terrorizing the devils, man. All right, and Brett, that's what the president of Pop was saying. Hey, brothers have been waiting for this for years, man. To finally be able to get that opportunity to even reign with our Lord YAHAWASHI, hey, call HALAL YAHAWASHI. Because brothers, we gonna make sure that we rule correct. We gonna come and step correct, man. Under the names of YAHAWASHI.
Hey, that's why we have in Revelation chapter 12, we brought out where it speaks on that therefore they shall rejoice, even those ones that dwell therein. All right, the man that sat there and waited and suffered, okay, that went through all the sufferings to get to that point. As the scripture says, for your work and labors of love, the Lord ain't gonna forget that, man. You know, so when it comes down to when all hell breaking loose, He's gonna step in, He's gonna intervene, man. You know, and that's what we waiting on, and we hoping our records we be able to elect, because the reward that we for so long waited for is gonna be revealed unto us, man. You know, so that rejoicing is gonna be profitable.
Wrap this real quick. It says, Isaiah chapter 32, verse 2, and a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
Hey man, it's gonna be, you know, uncommon to find a man in that day. Alright, not only that, but a man of the Lord. Alright? You know, when you do, that's gonna be a hedge of protection, man. Alright? Especially a hedge of protection like this, you know, for you women. You know? And that's why a lot of these women are gonna get into they're gonna be humble, man.
Right.
Alright, they're gonna be in a humble state of mind. They're like, man, I don't care if you talk to this many women, you know, as long as I'm able to be with you, alright? You know, as long as I'm able to be with you, I'm gonna be alright.
Right. Hey, because these women nowadays, they feel like, oh, I ain't sharing no man.
Yep.
Damn, bitch, so you'd rather not have a man and get put to death somewhere than to share a man? You'd rather not be a wife than to share a husband than to share a husband. So that just shows you the pride and the arrogance that America has fed to you women. But when this economy collapses and all hell breaking loose, and it ain't gonna be no, I can stay with my mom, I can go do this, do that. You gonna need a man for protection in that day. That's when you're gonna get humble. But a lot of times for women, it's gonna be too late, man. It's too late. A lot of these women, bro, you don't treat men like shit. A lot of these women are rejected brothers or left brothers, and went and played the field. Now you're gonna try to come back. The brother gonna tell you, nah. Go figure it out.
Right. Hey, I heard the word tempest in there. All right, going to a strong wind, man, or storm. All right, when you think about like a hurricane come, all right, it's a lot of commotion going on. It's a lot of records going on. Yeah, man, everything's being shaken up. What's the first thing a woman gonna do in that kind of position, man? If she see a man next to her, she gonna cleave on to that man. You know, she gonna wanna hold on. She gonna save me, help me, because she's what? Vulnerable, man.
Right.
She ain't gonna be able to do nothing. You know?
Beautiful word. Vulnerable is a beautiful word. You're gonna be damn well be vulnerable. See, right now you gotta if a man see you and he like you, I like you, I want you. A man can't take you now because you got cops, you got this, you got that, but you got the law. But when in the collapsed economy, ain't gonna be no law. Ain't gonna be no cops. It ain't gonna be no man coming to save you just out of you being a woman.
The free game.
Yeah, it's gonna be everybody for themselves. Ain't nobody gonna risk his life just to help you, just to save you. The men that's gonna be protecting women that are their women. They ain't gonna be here trying to save any and every woman. That's a simp mentality, and those are gonna be the first ones to die. You just trying to be a good guy. It ain't gonna be no good guys in the time you coming into, man. Go watch the movie The Book of Eli. Motherfuckers will ambush your ass on the street, take everything you got, pop a woman right in front of you before they kill you.
Or the moving road.
That's serious too, because hey, you play the game and people do that shit to you, man. You know, you may be playing Fortnite or a Call of Duty game and you get knocked. Basically, they beat your ass and they start squatting on you. The training, they trying to do the raping thing to you, man.
But what they do is they take all your stuff too.
Yeah, you rob.
People gonna be coming for whatever you have. You only got a little bit is better than nothing. So they gonna be taking your stuff. Y'all can't talk behind the camera because the camera can hear you. So hey, whatever you got, people gonna be coming to get it, man. If you ain't got no man to protect. First of all, you gotta have a man. But even a man, these men ain't shit nowadays. You gotta have a man in the Lord. You know?
And I gotta show that's where that elect lady is really coming from. The majority of the elect lady is coming from Isaiah 4:1, man. Jacob's trouble. You know, these women gonna be coming out and they're gonna say, hey, you know what? You don't gotta worry about anything about us, just let us be called by your name. Just be our husband, be our lookout, be our covenant. You know, and these women are going to they're gonna come to a position where they humble themselves enough to do that. And a lot of you women that claim to be in the truth now, you gotta truly examine yourselves, man. You may be giving brothers hell right now, you know, claiming to be in the truth, but you're giving that brother hell in the house. You know? Hey, these women that's coming in the future, man, you know, in Jacob's trouble, which is very soon, okay, these women gonna humble themselves to the point where they ain't gonna care about the other women. They ain't gonna care about how you talk to them. They ain't gonna care about what you say or how you say it, the tone you use in your voice.
Or how you look.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like his teeth. I don't like the way. I don't like the way.
Those 20v1 is now. That's the biggest thing going on YouTube right now. I seen one of this man. His Jake, he was 41 years old. The lady told him, "You good, but your pants too tight, too short." I'm saying he looked at her. He told her, he was asking her, "How old are you?" She was like, "I'm 43. I got 3 kids, 3 different baby daddies." He was like, "And you worried about how my pants look?" He said, you got to take this other way about it. He said, "Where the fathers at? One of them dead, 2 in jail." He's like,
so you know they was niggas.
He said, "That's the problem right there." He said, you the problem. Right. You the one that had them little niggas running around.
And that's why they be on them damn shows, because they, you know, they're trying to, you know, if you in your 40s with 3 kids, 3 big daddies, one of them dead, 2 of them in prison. You make that. This is your whole motherfucking life. So for you to even deal with her, that's a bad choice on your part.
If I may add, he told her, he was like, the problem with these women nowadays, the biggest thing for these women is being independent. They don't need a man. He was like, majority of these women out here, these women that get with so many different men, and then they'll try to piece all these different men that they do. Remember, women retain DNA from every man that they slept with, man. So he said these women, they'll try to piece together everything from each man they've been with to try to build this perfect man, and they judge every man based off of that, man. But all that's about to be thrown out the window. All right, you can't have Tom, Dick, and Harry in one man, man. All right, you women gonna have to stick with one man, and the majority of these women nowadays cannot do that, man. All right.
Majority of women are already been too polluted. They already been fucked out, and there ain't no coming back, man.
And that damn man, I'm gonna go see that shit, man.
Well, that sexy red said, she's like, I don't want to be saved. Don't worry, everybody come to save you. No, what's the problem? You won't be saved. And then they think that's talking about, you know, now, but what about the time you come into where, you know?
I met a woman that was like sexy red. I asked her, I said, what you gonna do when all hell breaks loose? And you ain't got no man to save you. She said, I'm just scared. I'm gonna need help. Okay, yeah, well, continue to be the way you is, and you won't be okay. You very well see it. And the Lord gonna give you
ways. You know what I'm saying? So all you sexy reds, you women that want to be fathers and stuff like that, hey, the Lord gonna be real to that. That's really not talking about the same. Gonna be your demise, man.
This is Isaiah chapter 32, verse 2 in the NLT. Each one will be like a shelter from the wind. Talking about a man, more particular man of the Lord. It says, and a refuge from the storm, like streams of water in the desert, and the shadow of a great rock in a parched land.
When you're in the desert, man, you know, you have no water, man. You know, you ever seen the movies when, you know, people be in the desert, they start hallucinating, being dehydrated. But in that day, it's going to be like, you know, a stream of water in the desert to be able to find a room. You know, it's just very uncommon to find a stream of water, you know, that you can, drinkable water that you can drink, in that desert. You know, but the Lord says that's how it's going to be to find a man, the Lord in that day, it's going to be like that, man. All right? Because once you get to that water, you know, you're able to, you know, be refreshed, you know, you back, you know, saved from your dehydration, you know. So when you find a man in that day, you're going to be, you know, saved from, you know, and if that man deals with you, all right? Because you can find a man of the Lord, but a lot of the men of the Lord, they're going to be kicking you bitches off left and right, man. All right? You know, if you don't want to deal with your ass, we're not going to deal with your ass, man. You know?
When you have in deserts, man, you have heat. That's the affliction that is the heat, the sun in the desert. When people start seeing, they start seeing mirages, thinking that they see a puddle of water. You know, and these women gonna think that they see a man on the wall. They think they see a real man. Ooh, really, it's gonna be a rapist, man. A broker. So, they're gonna see a nigga like this. They're gonna see a destruction.
It says, this is Isaiah 13, verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
How would man in that day be more precious than fine gold? You know how hard it is to find gold, but how much more the golden wedge of Ophir, man? You know? So that's how it's going to be to have a man in that day, man. A man of the Lord, man. He's going to be there, man.
And you know, going to how we are being refined right now.
Yeah.
We catch him, go for certain things, we can't refine into that fine gold. It says in the NLT, it says, I will make people, a man, scarcer than gold, more rare than the fine gold of Ophir. It ain't gonna be too many men out here. All right, people in general, but especially men, and even more men of the Lord.
That word scarce right there, what the brother just said, it goes into limited. Something that's scarce is limited, man.
A limited edition.
A limited edition, hard to find and highly valued, highly sought after, man. All right, so all these women are going to be seeking after something that is highly valued, but it's going to be very hard to find. And that's going to be a man of YAHAWASHI, a true man of YAHAWASHI.
Hey, and right now, brothers are out here on the streets. Brothers out here, right. Every city you in, you got brothers out there on the street corners, right there, readily available. And I don't like him. He don't drive a Benz.
Brothers are everywhere right now.
Hold on, brother. Relax. Calm down. Take it easy. Y'all just take it easy. But the point I'm trying to make is that right now, brothers are readily available. Brothers are out here. Time we're coming into the Lord gonna hide his men. You know, he gonna hide his men. So you ain't gonna be able to find a brother in that day you're coming into. So the guy you do find is gonna be a damn serial killer or something. A damn cannibal, man. Like what happened in the movie The Book of Eli. When they went to that house of old people, they was cannibals. First people they see in the house they not knock on, people happen to be cannibals, man. That's gonna be every day. People gonna be fucking sick and you know, the worst people to find in that day. Go ahead.
This is a Wisdom of Solomon.
It's gonna be just like the food. Now the food's available, but in that day it won't be. You know, I seen a vision one time. Lord seen me a vision one time. While I was with a brother, and we went into a store that day. And the grocery store, there was food on the shelves, and I was like, "That's not right. There shouldn't be food here. All these people out, you know, they're looting the stores and shit." And in this time, so later in to Jacob's trouble, why is there food on the shelf? The brother went over to grab the food, and it was a booty trap. And as soon as he went to reach for it, it blew up on him, man. And then that's what they're gonna do in that day. They're gonna set booby traps for food, booby traps for a woman, and when they get you, they're gonna come in and take everything you got, man.
That's why the scripture tells you to walk circumspect, man. Be circumspect, walk by faith and not by sight. Alright? You know, because we're coming to days where a lot of people are gonna get got by traps, get by snares. Alright? You know, meant to get, you know, the man of the Lord. But a true man of the Lord is not gonna be getting got by that, man. He's gonna be seen right through that shit. You know, that's a booty trap. Okay. Keep that way. You know?
Everybody else, they gonna just walk right into it. And the Lord, people still gonna tell you, stop. There's something right there. You're gonna be able to see it. Okay, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be able to avoid it. Everybody else got so much you're gonna run to it. Oh my God, it's food. Well, you get feel your mouth. Your leg gonna be gone.
I see different body parts everywhere.
I believe you are born. One of the brothers was talking about they have a dream like that. They went to somebody in the woods, but they ask somebody, you know, at the time of Jacob's trouble, and you see a whole bunch of hogs or like hogs that come across like that. It's like, oh, we got food, finally. Nah, man, that's walking on sight. You gotta walk in the spirit, understand. You're not supposed to, you can't eat that, man. That's unclean. All right. A lot of Jacob, they don't see hogs and unclean things. Oh, I can eat that. Oh, like we came out here one time, me and my friend trying to hunt and catch squirrels, man. People gonna be out here trying to eat a whole bunch of abominable food, but the man of the Lord could be on a fast for a whole week before the Lord feed him. He probably could have came past, you know, hogs and a whole bunch of unclean animals, but did they touch him? No. The Lord got him, man. That's unclean.
It's beautiful you said that, because that takes faith as well. To not come across food in 3 days, and the first thing you see is a dead raccoon in the food. Are you gonna cook it, or are you gonna remember the laws of the Lord? You trust in the Lord. Hey, the Lord will give us a little food. We can't eat that. And that's unclean animal. You tell them what's in it. The scripture also say you can't eat nothing that dieth of itself. So if you come across an animal that's already been killed or it's already dead, you ain't supposed to eat that, man.
It says, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 and verse 4, for though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For Yahawah proved them, and found them worthy from himself. As gold in the furnace hath he tried, and received them as a burnt offering. So hey man, you know, others out here, you know, constantly, you know, punishing in the sight of men, but our hope is full of immortality. You know that, you know, the kingdom of the Lord is to come, immortality is to come, you know what's to come, man. Alright, and that's what we hope, you know, we pray upon, man. You know, for a new heavens, a new earth, you know, and we're constantly, you know, being chastised, man. But we're gonna be greatly rewarded for it, man.
And that's a part of that suffering that we're going to go through continuously until Lord willing, until we deliver out of this place, man. You know, all that hell that we're catching, all that stuff that we're dealing with, hey, the Lord is going to make sure that everything that you suffer is going to be repaid, man. You know? So all we got to do is keep going through what we're going through, and eventually the Lord's going to, you know, take care of you, man.
Well, the BAHASHAM with us, you know, the Lord, you know, still has to do that furnace, you know, furnace, when you get put in that furnace, and being tried, man. Alright? To be refined as gold, man. Alright? And that's what's going on right now. You know, brothers suffering, catching hell, you know, going through a lot of shit, man. Right? And it's mentally building you, spiritually building you, so you can be, you know, refined, man. Alright? So the Lord's gonna put you through that hell. The Lord's gonna put you through that affliction, man. Alright? But it's on you if it breaks your making, man. Alright? And you rather for it to make you than for it to break you, man. You know?
Switch it up, going to the MOTB. That'll cost the hard, so you got to go into this more push at the time again. Y'all grab some scriptures on that. Hold on, let me grab this real quick. We're going into to bring in this topic. This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. You break it down, come on. At that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. I think so.
In the times we're coming into, we're going to have Michael the Archangel stand up for us, man. We're about to get detrimental out here. It's going to get so bad that the Lord going to really have to send Michael the Archangel out here to help deliver brothers, man.
It says, standing for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as was never since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book.
Hey, because the time of trouble, like you said, it's going to be a time of trouble that's like never seen before on this earth, man. All right, and the only people that's going to make it out of that is the 1/3 and the elect, man. Those are the ones that are written in the book of life. That's going to be delivered out of this earth, man. It's going to get so bad out here, like we said earlier. The Lord's really going to have to send Michael the Archangel down here, man. We can't even understand that, man. All right, we're going to need divine intervention. All right, no, you're not going to be able to be delivered by no man, man. You're going to need divine intervention to be able to make it out. The only people who's going to make it out is the ones that are out with the life, man. happened to
Is it yours?
Book of Revelation chapter 13 and verse 12. And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed.
You understand that America is growing revived all over again, man. Alright, and the ways that they run America is the same way how they run it in Rome. Alright? The same way how they have that dual thou wilt running America is growing revived all over again. It's just a different time period, man. It's the same thing. Look at the White House, the same way the structures are built up now. This is Rome all over, Rome 2.0, man.
Hey, I was watching a show called Noah's About to Die. It's about the Roman Empire during the Flavian dynasty, which was actually when Jake's ruled. But it shows you how wicked that fucking whole Roman society was, man. There was some weird shit going on, bro. There was a bunch of wickedness, sin. You know, they had the blood and circus, which is basically what you gotten out with these sports. But it was people getting killed in those, you know, in those games, the blood, the bread and circus. And that was used to distract the people from what was really going on. And then when that showed, you know, every fucking 2 episodes there's some gay shit going on, man. Whether it was a man and a man, a woman and a woman. And that's what was going on in Rome, and that's what's going on here in America, man. America's Rome back all over again.
Yeah, and you're right about the beautiful point, because you see that now, if you play, you know, any Call of Duty or any type of game that has a Rome set up or structure in it, you always see the Coliseum. Alright, and that's when they were putting Jakes in there to fight against lions, and they were putting up these big ass Edomites, man, trying to fight to the death and things like that to entertain the people. You have the same thing now with these NFL stadiums, these NBA arenas, they're all built the same. The boxing, they're all built the same as the Coliseums, man. Alright, so this is the same thing. Bread and circus all over again, man. Just in a newer time, a newer age.
And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which...
When did he make fire come out from heaven?
I was about to say, you know, he saw the devil, he dropped a bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man. Alright, that was put the whole world in fear. But this man dropped a bomb on men, women, and children, man. Putting the world in fear. That's a great one. He made fire come down from heaven. You know, the whole earth, that basically made the whole earth stand still, like, whoa, man, hold on. Don't mess with this devil, man. This man really just killed men, women, and children. Like, hey, this devil pulled some shit, man. Right. You know, that left the world in shock. People still recovering from that, and I believe in certain parts where this man, where Esau dropped that bomb, where people still can't live. Radiation still emitting from that spot.
Right, man. That shows you how diabolical this devil is. Especially you got people that survived it. They later died from cancer and stuff from the radiation. So this man is as death. Okay, he is that damn sword, man. So he has the power. He had the power to do that. He got the power to do much more now. Even now with this whole direct energy weapons from you know, in the heavens, they can send fire down on your ass from the heavens, man.
Like Hawaii, because you had the thing that came out. I believe people were painting the rooftop blue in Maui. Yeah. So they're painting the rooftop blue to avoid that direct energy weapon. It was something that basically that weapon was actually to hit the blue rooftop, but you literally could see people were showing that there was direct energy weapons being fired, making a concentrated fire. And it wasn't just Somalia, it was somewhere else too as well, I believe. And I believe there was a report that came out that said some of the California fires came from that direct energy weapon. But this devil literally has diabolical weapons all around this earth, and even in the heavens, man, he's using, man. Alright, this devil's doing great wonders, man. All within the earth.
And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, and they should make an image to the beast.
What's those miracles? Well, those miracles are going to be when they, like Elon Musk with this whole brain implant, they're talking about they're going to be able to make you know, make the blind see again, you know, the deaf hear, make paraplegics be able to walk again. That's going to be the thing. They're going to see the whole world, those miracles, man. They're going to make you think that, oh, it's, this is being worshipped. Yeah, this is the next best thing. A lot of people who can't see or can't hear or whatever it may be, they're going to be rushing to take that thing, man.
Well, who did those miracles before he did it? YAHAWASHI. spiritual level, they're trying to do it on a carnal level. And then that's going to make people think, oh, this man is to be worshipped. Worship this image because, hey, look, he can make people, he can make the lame speak, he can make the deaf hear, okay?
And if I may ask, like I was about to get into that, but I was going to say, this devil is going to portray the miracle so good, and he's also going to add also incentives to it, man. All right, if we take this, you know, we'll give you cash incentives. We'll add money onto your seed hill.
So like the lame walk. So like,
and also, what the brother's going into, if you blind, the devil will make you see again. If you can't walk, he's going to make you be able to walk again. And you have a person already right now that already has the anointing in him. He's able to communicate with just using his mind, man. All right, so he's going to be deceiving the world with these miracles, man, showing that, hey, this is the next best thing. It is safe for you. You know, it's great technology. And he's going to deceive the masses, man, deceive the simple. The same thing as how Esau did with the first go around with C-19, and people got that, yeah, man. He deceived the simple. He told you that it was going to protect you. You know, you take this, you're going to be cured. You're not going to get sick. And what happened? The devil deceived you, man. So people caused you to put to death.
it says, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
And what's the image of the beast? This is New World Order. All right, Esau has power to give life unto the image of the beast to the way of the New World Order. All right, this devil has something planned made by, I believe it was 2030, the Georgia Godstones too as well. This devil wants to bring the population down under 200 million, 500 million. The devil has a certain agenda, man. All right?
Yeah, this right here is not the image of the beast, man. You got a lot of these camps teaching that the picture of white Jesus is the image of the beast. It's not the image of the beast. All right, that's false doctrine. All right, the image of the beast is not the picture of white Jesus, okay, or Cesare Borgia. The image of the beast is a system they want to establish, which is going to be that New World Order. All right. We're going to cause everyone to worship that image of the beast, which means you're going to bow down to that system. This is why they have everybody talking about blockchain, talking about RFID micro C's being put inside you. They want to bring in a new system. They're talking about a great reset. You see? To bring in a new world order.
They're going to make this thing seem like the best thing ever, man. They're going to make this, they're going to show you miracles with this thing. You have people now, or there's people in Australia that already have this RFID technology. All right, they're showing you, I can unlock my car, I can open my drawers, my fridge, live with this, man. Artists are starting to, for God is simple, showing you small little miracles, saying, hey, you know, take this, man. It's safe, it's fun, you know, it's gonna make life a lot more easier, man. And that's how they're gonna, for God is simple, man. Do the ways of the New World Order as well, too, man, because this is gonna be made mandatory, man. It's gonna be made mandatory that you have to have this thing, man.
Reset.
And every company, all these companies gonna be advertising this. They're gonna advertise this harder than the new iPhone, man.
Celebrities too.
Yep.
How they did with the man. You have Mariah Carey, all these different celebrities advertising, man. Why? Esau's gonna tell them to put that agenda. They sold out, so they're gonna have to do that to keep getting that bag. And also those celebrities, those people too, they're gonna have to sell out and take this, man. They're gonna have to take that to keep their funds, to keep that notoriety and that status that they have in this world, man.
Hey, you said something, there was a spirit because you said incentives where, you know, hey, Esau loves the bride, man. All right, he loves the bride, man. That's a part of his, you know, deceiving. Okay, deceptions that he do, right? And you had this video came out not too long back that Brother did a lesson on, where they was speaking about how they would probably try to beguile you with $2,000, just like they was able to get people with those, what they call stimulus checks, man. So Jake was so hung up on those stimulus checks, how much more when they bring out some type of money to get you all done up in the head to taking that into those to teaching the people, man. So they're gonna use those things to their advantage. And you know, the paper they have, the money they have ain't nothing but paper, man. And you see that is going down. So hey, Esau knows how to manipulate. All right, manipulate the water. The people's mind, man. You know.
And you ever had to remember, I believe it was the New York senator, the commissioner or something in New York, when the governor, when the Yavs came out, had the cheeseburger and everything. The cheeseburger?
Right.
It's fine. You go ahead and take it.
No greater than a rat trap.
No greater than a rat trap, like the brother said. You know,
people who are hungry, who don't really have much, they don't see that, and they want to eat. You know, I want to do this, I want to do that. The ones that don't have no faith, they're going to run down to Egypt, man. They're going to run down to Egypt and they're going to fail because they trust in chariots, man.
Your life was worth $1 cheeseburger.
Yeah. This is Revelation 16:1. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of Yahawah upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image.
Hey, because all those people that go ahead and take this mark, and you're going to see, they're going to have grievous sores, man. You see over here? You got the mark on the forehead, mark on the hand, man. You're going to have people that literally took this thing and grievous sores. You're going to know who took it in that day. All right? And when the Lord going to mark those people, you're going to know, all right, hey, this person got it. He got it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how brothers are going to be able to identify, especially in that day. When brothers are going into the women, a lot of you women going to take that mark too. All right? You got grievous sores. All right? You're going to have a majority of the people out here taking this thing, and they're either going to be put to death, or they're thrown in concentration camps. It's going to be a lot of different factors that's going to show that these people got it. When this thing comes out and it's mandated, and you see people still living their life and going to work and bills still getting paid, just know they got it, man.
Hey, you was testimony video came out when a brother was going into it. He had a vision. One of the brothers in his camp ended up taking it, man. This guy ended up taking it, and you know he didn't tell the brothers. They said when the authorities came to check them if they had it, those brothers, the brothers, they didn't have it, but they said they checked them and the scanner malfunctioned, and they said they had it. All right, so that was the Lord looking out for them. So in that day when we don't take it, the Lord gonna make sure we still get what we need to get you know, and taken care of. He gonna just working on our behalf. He gonna have the angels watching over brothers and making sure everything goes through smoothly for you. You know, divine intervention. But there was one brother that was amongst them that was in their camp. He said how this guy took it, man. And that's what happened in every camp, even in this camp, brothers. Some of y'all, when y'all brothers might end up taking that shit, man. I'm telling you now, don't take it. That's why we gotta be on fire. You gotta be on, you know, really in this thing. When that time comes, you don't get tempted. Really, if you take it, it's really YAHAWASHI anyways. But the whole point is that you get into this thing, you get on fire. If this is for you, if you are your leg, you're not gonna take it. But he said that guy took it, and he knew he took it because that guy, when he put his hand up, he had boils on his hand. You know, so he had an infection going on from taking it. That's what that scripture's talking about. Cancerous sores, grievous sores, which means cancerous sores. That's gonna be cancer inside your body because what happens? When everybody take that shit, they gonna link you up to the internet of all things. You know they got these damn wind towers out here, which is gonna be pushing radiation through your body when that technology in your body. Because right now it pushes radiation through your damn phone. You know your phone emits radiation. If you have your phone in your pocket every day, all day, that shit gonna give you ass nut cancer or something, man. Especially when it's charging. Yeah, it's by your head. You know, we wake up, you got a headache.
It's going to get hot too when it's charged.
Right.
It's super hot.
Because that's the radiation going through it. But they want to put this technology because your phone got a chip in it. They want to put the chip inside your bodies, and that technology is going to be going through your body, man. That radiation is going to be going through your body. People going to start blistering up, you know, getting sores. You ever see something, you ever put a hot dog in the microwave? What happens? It start blistering up and, you know, yeah. So that's what happens because a microwave deals with radiation. Guess y'all didn't know. You shouldn't use it. You shouldn't be eating no hot dog. You shouldn't use no microwave, man. You know, growing up, you say you just had to do what you had to do. You'll see that damn hot dog start to bubble up and shit. People gonna be doing that who take this Quran. If you take that C-hip, people gonna start blistering up. We gonna know you took it out because you gonna have a damn blister on your hand, on your arm, on your face. You gonna look like a zombie, man.
Hey, and brother made a
like The Walking Dead.
Brother made a beautiful point because I'm going to touch on that too. You had Charleston White, he came out and said that he believes that MOTV is your phone. And a lot of Jakes believe that, man. He has a little influence, you know what I'm saying, on social media. So simple Jake can see that. Oh, damn, Charleston White got to
If that's the case, we all got MOTV.
You know what I'm saying? So Jake, the scripture said what? It has to be inserted into you. So you're going to get to that. But the MOTV has to be inserted into you, man. All right? It's not made that trust and stuff with book and read, man.
It's not something that you can insert in your pocket.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that you just have in your pocket or your cell phone, or this other campaign with white women and all these different type of things, man. You know what I'm saying? MOTV is the RFID microchip, and also the Lord, like that Elon Musk is producing so heavily, man.
Right. This is an end time prophecy that's going to be fulfilled in these last days.
That was it on that?
Con.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Revelation 16:1, and I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of Yahweh upon the earth.
Yeah, that's the wrath of YAHAWASHI. Because all the ones that didn't take this thing, you are appointed to take it, like the brother said. If you take it, you are destined to take it regardless, man. It's going to be the wrath of the Lord that's going to be upon you, man.
And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image.
And upon them which worship his image, man. So if you take this thing, it's going to be known, man. You're going to be branded. And one, you're not going to be a product of YAHAWASHI no more. And you also, it's going to be evident that you took this thing, man. So let's say you have wind towers that people forgot during the first lockdown. These Edomites, these companies, they might have put up these towers and said, emitting radiation. It's on a low level right now. When you take those things, it's going to be like, Neil Armstrong and the flesh finder, they can turn the beams all the way up. Go find a prophet. Everyone that got that, they can stop doing whatever they're doing. Find a prophet. Find a prophet. These devils are going to be able to control you, man. Right? And it's going to be evident for those who got it. Because like Christ said, in the scripture, you're going to have previous swords and this is not going to be able to hide it. There is no taking it out. When you got it, you got it. You mark it. That's nothing.
If I may add to, I was just reading, that's the script, I was just watching a video on the LED lights that they have, a purple light. Yeah, and they were speaking about how that's going to play a part, and when, you know, there's 5G towers go off, how it's going to pretty much store up some things within these people's bodies who done took that goddamn serpent's juice. So, they're going to turn up the frequencies on those towers, and those LED lights they use is going to be able to play its part in that, on enhancing it. So how much more when they have that into the OTG to be in their system, that's going to be able to manifest in their hands. You're going to be able to see those things.
Hey, well,
It's not going to be fine.
Somebody grab that scripture. They that consent.
And you got to understand, it's a beast system. What is a system made up of? Man, a system has a lot of different components and parts. Brother, he gave me a good point because I remember the article and the video came out about it. Those who took that serpent juice back then, when you have those purple UV lights, your veins they glow. They show up as a different color, so you'll know who took it or not, man. All right, so imagine the serpent juice and also add the RFID marker, the MOTV into that, man. All right, you're gonna be able to see who got it and who don't have it, man. And that all plays a role in this peace system that Esau is trying to establish, man. There is no hide from it.
I got it. It's 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision.
Hey, they that consent unto them shall be had in derision. These guys are going to have you in derision. They say what? They that consent. You have to consent this, man. Esau can't force you to take it. All right, so that's why when you take it, man, you're going to be destroyed. Because you're making that choice to go against your HALAL, go against your heavenly power, man.
Right.
All right, so you're now going to be, Satan is going to be in control of you, man. And Satan's going to do whatever he may please with you. You're going to be held under relief.
Right. It says, really because you made this man your God. You know, it's like it's pretty much a digital oil. You know, if a slave had a slave master had a slave, or like how you see if a man have cattle, they'll put that little tag in their ear. Well, it was like a tag or a branding. You get branded. You know, that means that you belong to a particular slave master. Well, that's going to be a digital oil that's going to show that you belong to a particular slave master. Go ahead.
It says, reading from the top, 2nd Ezra 16, verse 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot.
And reproach and trodden underfoot. You ever see horses at a parade and they boot with the mire as they run and they get smushed and just flat under the ground? They're not going to be trodden underfoot, man. Ultimately put to death is the point. You're going to be caught on the foot, you're going to be carrying the vision. Satan is going now being in full control of you. You're no longer going to be protected or have the heads of the angels from the YAHAWASHI over you. Esau's going to be Satan is not your God. Satan is not your God.
Revelation 13 and 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as do not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Hey, the NWO, the New World Order, fuck it. You know, so a lot of these people, they're not going to be down with the New World Order, man, especially the prophets, those that believe in YAHAWASHI outside. But you also have Jake that has that inkling that knows, hey, you know, something ain't right. I'm not getting down with this. It's definitely going to cause many people to be put to death because they're not going to be down with it, man. It's going to cause many people to be killed. Okay, people are going to lose their lives just simply on some fact. No, I'm not getting down with it, man. All right?
It says, and he causeth all, both small and great.
I want to go into that word for should be killed. It says, Apartano, and it goes into to kill in any way whatever, to destroy, to allow, to perish, to extinguish, abolish, to inflict moral death, to deprive of spiritual life and procure eternal misery in hell. It says to kill outright, figuratively to destroy, put to death, and kill, slay.
You had that thing with the C9, people were getting it, and they were saying they feel like they can't feel the Lord there anymore. They feel alone in spirit. You have studies come out talking about it destroys the God gene. It's like a gene that gives people integrity of their own free will to believe in things, man. You know? And what's going to happen with this? Same thing, man. On a higher level.
Right.
You need to see it too. In this little picture right here, what seems to be the Edomite, but this is going to be a foreshadowing of the people, man. When you see his eyes, it's his bland. And that's how the people mind, especially to the Yap, those who are going to take this MOTP, is going to be bland. You're not going to have that God key. Your pioneer gun is going to be destroyed, man.
You're going to have control over you.
Right.
Oh, and when it goes to kill, it means you're going to be ostracized from society, man. So you ain't going to be able to, you know, just willingly go in the storm bound no more. A lot of people are going to starve to death, you know?
It's like the brother made a beautiful point, and other bodies are going to that as well. That is definitely going to exile you from society. All right? It's going to kill you morally and spiritually. You're not going to be able to, the same way brothers are able to go to the store, you want some water, you want some toilet paper, whatever, that's going to be done away with, man. You're not going to be a part of society. You're going to be an outcast, man. All right? And you're not going to be able to live the same like you live. That's why this devil, the miracles are going to be made so strong that they're going to say, listen, take this, I'll give you $5,000 in your credit. All right? I try to give you a month's free rent. You can't walk, we'll make you walk. You can't see, we'll make you see. The devil's gonna make it sound so good, the whole world is gonna stop and shit and say, we need to get that. You know?
Hey,
He's gonna advertise that, man.
And it's crazy because they did that similar pre-run with the Serpent Streets, man. You see, they made it where you can, access certain buildings. You couldn't go to certain jobs. You couldn't do certain things. They censored it. Okay, so to people who had didn't have it and people who did have it, it was making sure that, hey, if you came in this facility, you had to have that Serpent Streets, man. And how much more if they was having so much structure with that? You go to a damn Walmart or Publix and they got the little 6 feet, how much more when it comes to the OTT to the P, man?
Yeah, I remember when I went to the DMV around that time. They made me wait up. They had a police officer sitting right there. They had like a little scanner, a temperature scanner. So they had me, wait, posted up by this little area, and they had to scan they scanned your temperature.
Oh yeah.
So that's gonna be them scanning that technology. But they scanned your temperature, and they had a long ass line, which made a whole inconvenience. They had a long ass line all outside of DMV. You gotta imagine you just came from outside, sweating and hot as hell. When you come in here and they check your temperature. Oh, well, you're too hot. You got to cool down. So everybody got to wait for this motherfucker to cool down. Just for them to think your temperature's going to be at a particular level so you can go in. It shows you that's just confusion, man. You know, just confusion. So we in that time, man. We in a time where you're gonna start to see it, you know, and they're gonna make when Fauci said that. He wanted to make your lives a living hell so that you would, you know, take it so that you would take it. And they came out and said with the WHO, they came out and said how if you don't take this technology, you won't be able to participate in society. There ain't gonna be no more going about your day doing what you want to do no more. Now you're gonna be, you know, stuck.
And if I may add, too, you also had it to where, because I remember this was back when the C-19 first started, and I was working at the time, and you had the military, and this was a pre-run, man. So understand how hard this stuff was gonna come. I was working, and you had military Humvees coming through the city. I was at Tampa at the time. I was younger, and military came up and they knocked it. Hey, shut it down. Everything shut off by 7 o'clock. You know, we were supposed to be open till 3, 4 in the morning. The military came through, shut it down. Everything shut down. We had to call. Hey, the military said shut it down. Blah, blah, blah. And the boss was like, yeah, shut it down because it closed everything down. And everyone had to go home and be in the house by 7:30, man. All right, that was a pre-run. This is when C-19 first started. So imagine how many more of this when this devil come down with that great wrath because he know he got but a short time, man. All right.
Well, I got a headline right here. It says, CVIT surge. What is KP.3.1.1? It's signs and symptoms, and that's another variant. All right. There was another one where they came out and said how I just saw this. Damn, hold on.
That's gonna be the thing too. Esau's gonna make this lockdown seem so straight. He's gonna say, if you don't take this, you're gonna have this variant, this variant. Right. Same thing like he did with the YAHWAH, man. All right, he had so many different variants of this thing coming out that scared people. That was a part of his scare tactics. If you don't take it, by this time you can get this variant, or if you take it but you don't get this extra booster, you don't get this, you don't get that.
Right.
So Esau's gonna use as much scare tactics as he can about what the way of his media to deceive people, man.
Hey, one of them was that goddamn thing you think about now. That M to the, you know, that old P, that thing, man. That monkey juice.
Back then, that was something that came and went. We heard
that monkey business. Yeah, we heard of it.
That came and went. We heard of it. We was like, oh, okay, this could be another one. But now, now it's back around.
Right. It was like Esau was trying to figure out which one was gonna catch more attention up to the people. You know, he was like, oh, it's this. And then start with an M, or it had another thing, start with an X. And then it had another thing, it's like, which one is it? You know, and then he just eventually said it.
And really what's gonna happen is it's gonna be a multitude of shit.
Right.
But you're going to pestilences with an S. There's gonna be so much shit, people gonna be overwhelmed. They're gonna just, I gotta do it. Because you can get tested for one thing and get another. You know, that's how people's minds gonna be. So they're like, if you just take this, this is gonna cover everything. And that's gonna bring them to this right here, man. Let me read this real quick. It says, fit and healthy teen dies from heart attack after drinking energy drinks before working out. So that's coming back too, because you got people that took that damn Yabaroo. They took it, and they said you had 3 to 5 years. Some people died instantly. Some people died a week later. Some people died 3 years later. But they're saying that this here it had came out in 2019, 2020. Now we're coming to 2025. That's the 5th year. So you're gonna see a lot of people dropping. If you even had one, people gonna start dropping, man. And they're gonna use that as fear porn to push out these next, V's and all that stuff, man.
So my grandparents, they ended up getting the yab, and they just went to the doctor. It was yesterday or the day before, and they're saying that they got it again.
Right.
That CVIT.
Right, yeah, because they're going to bring it back. This is all part of the plan. They told you, they said this next one is going to get your attention.
Yeah. So
which really they planned the next one with the first. That's why they was like, the first one was still one out. They was already talking about the next one. Because they planned the next one with the first one. So pretty much people, everybody that took that shit, they say even if you took one, that shit is in your DNA. You are coming to the end of your span. Because they did the trials and shit. And they said out of 2,000 people, all of them died.
damn.
So it's inevitable that you will, unless the Lord intervene, you out of there, man. And like how you seen it with the first, go around, They showed what they did to make people fear. They showed you videos in China, motherfuckers just dropping, hitting the ground. But you're gonna see that here in America. You're gonna be at your job, motherfucker gonna be laying on the grill. Motherfucker gonna be laying on the saw.
Before it was crisis acting.
Right, now it's gonna be real.
Now it's gonna be real. They gonna
Right.
be the crisis.
You're gonna be in your house, you're gonna hear, Grandma! You know, it's gonna be pandemonium. People gonna be freaking the fuck out. This time it's gonna be real. You know?
Bill Gates said this was going to really get their attention.
Right.
Because it's actually going to get your attention. Last time it was bullshit. It was a free run. This time people actually going to be dropping for them.
And it's gonna be hitting home. Your family, your friends take that shit, it's gonna be hitting home. They gonna be really, you know.
If I may add to that, when the brothers bring that up, especially on the scripture, and I got a few family members I can ain't gonna took that, man. Some family members I care about, but you gonna have to let that go, man. All right, you want them to tell them, hey, don't take it for this job and this, that, and the third. I got family members who took the for job and they still end up losing their job.
Right.
After, man.
Right.
All right, so what was the point?
It's simple.
You know, people that I worked with before, they said, I have to take it for my job. Now you don't hear about it no more, man. What was the point of me taking it? They deceived y'all, man. And it Edomite, it was a news video that came out, and she said it blatantly, man. She said, if you took this thing, you were a test bunny. We got you.
Hey, what the guy on the news, he said, so what do you say to the people that took it? He said, bad. He said, so you said everybody that took it is, everybody that took it is just dumb? She said, yep. And they cut the interview off.
And these devils, and that's how they cover themselves so that way, because they told you that, they showed you, man. You know how they always see you read the fine print?
Yeah, read the
things
fine
are
print.
going on like that. Right in the fine print tells you, will kill you. Will cause death, 99.9% chance. You know, the people you worry about that. I'm not that 99%, you know? And they went ahead and took it. That.
And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond.
And whether you're young or old, you know what I'm saying, out in the free world, the military, you know, the Esau now, or the prison, whatever the case may be, you're going to cause all.
Both rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
So this devil's going to cause everyone on this earth, man, no matter what your predicament, to receive this mark in your right hand or your forehead. And you see how, you know, we touch it back up. Charleston White said the MOT is your phone. It says to receive the mark in your right hand or forehead, man. So you have to receive this mark. It has to be inserted into you, man. All right, within your forehead, what can go in your forehead, that Neuralink, like Elon Musk, and what can go in your hand, it doesn't have to specifically be to the right hand, man. You go and eat it. Once it enters your body, man, you have the MOTB. All right, that's the RFID micro see it, man. This thing has to be inserted into you, man, and you have to accept it. Esau can't force you to take it. The things that Esau is going to do around you, your environment, is going to try to box you in to where you feel, where you feel claustrophobic with all the events going on around you, man. You're going to have family members dying. You say, you can't pay this bill. You can't do this. I'm going to lock you up. I'm going to do this. I'm going to find you with this. You're going to try to back you in the corner to where you say, all right, man, take it.
I gotta do it.
I got to do it. And once you fall, that's when all hell's going to break loose for you, man. You thought it was worse. It's going to get even worse when you take that thing, man.
Hey, you had that one movie, Songbird, and in the movie Songbird, they was like not letting the dude get past because he didn't have that yellow wristband. And when he finally had to go get one, he had to go through certain things to get it. And on the job of just watching the movie, you seen how one was getting sick out of nowhere. And then I think it was at the end or the beginning when the surgeon had a whole goddamn camp full of people. Showing you that, hey, Esau gonna be cutting off from different sections of you can't get to this city or that city. You know, he gonna make it hard on you.
And the brother made a beautiful point. That's what touch back up with the MOT that we talk about, man. Esau's trying to make 15 in smart cities. And within to be in that smart city 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have to have this, man. That's how you're gonna be able to shop, maneuver, get around. All right? And you're gonna have. This is going to be the next new passport, man. Done away with the paper-book passport. This is the new passport. It's gonna have your bank account, your ID, your driver's license, everything,
Security
Social
number.
Security. everything. All they gotta do is scan that, they pull up your whole information, man. All right, this is gonna be the new form of identification, man.
Right.
Okay. So what the brother said with that, you're gonna go through loops and you're gonna go through loopholes just to get it, and then once you get it, you're gonna realize that these devils gonna throw you right concentration camp.
Right.
15-minute city. Now you damn, I wish I would take it. Damn, I done messed up. But by then it's too late, man. This is why brothers are going through this furnace of adversity, this furnace of affliction now. Because when the lights shut off, man, food is scarce, and brothers don't understand it. You already done did this before, man. YAHAWASHI now shakana. I might not do it for a week. I'm gonna trust in the Lord, and Lord have an angel bring me food, eat and boom. Continue serving the Lord. And that increases your faith, man. Keeps you stable. Come on, the Lord can sustain you. You know, the Lord can give you a bite of an apple that you didn't even realize a week that went by. Damn, I ain't been hungry in a week. What's going on? Or a sip of some water, a little bit of water. Damn, I ain't even thirsty. I'm good. The Lord can do that for you, man. All right.
And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
And no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark. All right, unless he had the mark. So you're not gonna be able to be a part of society. You're gonna be an outcast. If you don't take this thing, man, you're not gonna be able to buy or sell. All right, you're not gonna be able to put gas in your vehicles, man. The small, simple things that you people do on a day-to-day basis that you don't realize that you have the liberty to do, you're not gonna be able to do that no more, man. You're gonna be an outcast. I think the brother Alvar said before, you're gonna be like, was it the sewer people?
Yeah, well, the movie Demolition Man, they had that system out. It shows you how they even made, you know, the main characters take it, and the people who wasn't a part of that system, they had to live in the sewers. They was eating rat burgers. So we ain't eating rat burgers, but you might be in the sewer because you're gonna be on the run. And they show how every time, you know, and everything was monopolized, where pretty much the only restaurant was out was Taco Bell. You know, so everything is gonna be according to that beast system. Ain't gonna be no more mom and pop shops, you know. But they showed you in that movie how, which I gotta watch again. Y'all can watch it too. Showed you in that movie how the people that they didn't take it, they would have to go up and, like, you know, still ransack stores and shit. The horrible go back into the sewers. So that was a problem because, you know, it was, you know, they didn't take it. But those people that didn't take it, they literally had to live on the ground. You know, so you're gonna be outcasted from the society, which means you're not gonna be able to go into a store and really pick up your groceries and leave out. You're gonna have to get it by any means. You know?
And that right there, and the Lord ain't gonna have his prophets living in sewers, man. We're gonna settle that.
Is that the movie with like Rocky and on the
Right.
Wesley Snipes?
Yeah, Wesley Snipes. Yeah.
Yep.
You gotta watch the old movie. You gotta watch it though, because it shows you the time we're coming into. You know, and in that movie, it took place in the past, but then they showed them going into the future. They tell you that's the future, man.
Damn.
You know.
Right. Show you, and that's how these devils feel like they're safe.
That's
and
crazy.
they're good because once they put something in front of you, they show you that's the way it's. You showed them, you told them. If you don't get the message, you just don't get it, man, and that's on you. All right, you're walking simply, man. All right, but the same thing, the Lord ain't gonna have as many sewers, man. All right, there's gonna be 2/3 Jakes who might not get down with it.
Well, we might be. Right, Frank, you might be in the suit. You might be in the woods somewhere. You might be somewhere ducked off hiding in an abandoned building or something. You gotta get ready for that, man. You see, you gotta pray to the Lord. You know, take care of us. We ain't letting no rat burgers, but you might be at your point where you have to go on the ground or some shit. You go my TV, hey, go here, go there. You know, you go to a whole bunker. Right.
He's still trying to come out with a whole body. You know, basically he's trying to form a one world government, one world order. He's trying to create a body. We want everybody to be connected to that body, man. Just like we have a spiritual body in YAHAWASHI, he's trying to create a left side body in the devil, man. You know?
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, "Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. And his number is 666.
Hey, the number is 666. All right, as you see on the universal barcode, all right, you have three bars, man, 3 distinct lines. It's always a bold line in the front, one in the middle, and one at the end.
each,
got it right here.
each, also right there, you see it too on that barcode. Each of those lines, when you scan it in the store, they all come up. It's 666. Each of those lines, man, that same number is gonna be inside you, especially on that RFID micro C head, man. All right, so you're gonna have the number of the beast, man, or having that mark. All right, that was on the night we had the judgment for taking this, man.
Let me grab this verse real quick. This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the world.
Hey, because thou hast kept my patience, and you kept the word in the faith of YAHAWASHI. The Lord said, what? I will keep thee from the hour of temptation. You can't keep yourself from this, man. The Lord has to keep you from it, man. It said, which shall come upon, shall I bring that the part back?
Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the world.
Hey, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the world. And quite frankly, hey, the brothers are living on this world, but the brothers' mind are in the heavens, man.
Right.
So the brothers are really not going to be affected by this, because what? The Lord is going to have to keep them from it, man. YAHAWAH does always be those men. But those who dwell upon this world, who have their heart set here in Babylon, they're thinking of the future, man. Hey, this is for you. All right? The Lord is going to have this come out. Jacob's trouble, the MOTB is going to be for you. Because y'all going to go against the Lord regardless, and y'all going to try to establish a life here. And the Lord is going to have y'all be had in derision by this devil, man. Okay? And those who are not going to be taken by it is the elect. The Lord said, I will keep you from the hour of temptation. All right? It might not be, it's not an actual literal hour, man. It's a time period of temptation, man. The devil's going to be enticing you to try to take this thing, man. The brother's going to have to stand firm and hold strong. Look at the other apostles of heart. The other apostles of heart, he said it. He said, listen, man, the MOTB is mandated. It's implemented, man. Start counting down. All right? Because the Lord ain't going to have us here for the next another 2, 3, 4, 5 years after this implemented, man. Start counting down a month. So you might have 5, 6 months left, man. You never know. But suffer that, man.
The Lord gonna speed up the time.
The Lord gonna speed up the time. So suffer. He said, once this is implemented, hey, just know the next step, loose and flying, man. The Lord coming back.
That's why the scripture says, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for you. Because you're gonna have to strive, man. You know, it ain't gonna be no walk in the park. The Lord gonna try your faith. So you might go a week without eating. You know, if you give up that last day, you know, the Lord will give you a crown of life.
Hey, and I also did a video on that too as well. The road to the kingdom of heaven is not easy, man. All right, and people have to understand that. In life, when you grew up in church, they tell you, oh, just live a good life, be kind to people. Hey, that's not gonna get you nowhere, man. Quite frankly. All right, the road to the kingdom of heaven is easy. It says, Scripture said, through much tribulation, and tribulation goes through suffer, anguish, sorrow, man. Through pain,
trouble.
Through much pain and trouble shall you enter into the kingdom of heaven, man. None of the elect men, none of the ones who get beamed up, part of that 1/3 is gonna say, nah, man, I ain't go through none. You know, I just stay here. The Lord beat me up. No. All of those people, every chick that gets beamed up is gonna have a story, man. Primarily the elect. Man, I had to watch this eating money, try to break my wife, man. I had to try to save my kids, or I lost a child on this side. You know, everybody gonna have their own story, man. All right, so it's not gonna be easy. I don't care if you lived a perfect life, you never been to jail, you never stole, you've been nice your whole life. The Lord can still destroy your lives, man.
We all gonna be tried.
Everybody's gonna be tried. It's not gonna be easy.
In the NLT it says, Revelation chapter 3, verse 10 in the NLT, because you have obeyed my command to persevere, I will protect you from the great time of testing that will come upon the whole world to test those who belong to this world.
And look, so you obey the Lord's command to persevere, ultimately going to prevail, to overcome. All right, serving the Lord, keeping faith and trusting in the Lord. But the Lord this is coming to try those that dwell upon this earth. This earth is lucky. Right? You bring a lot of back to me?
It says, I will protect you from the great time of testing that will come upon the whole world to test those who belong to this world.
That's the point, to test those that belong to this world. All right, the men that serve YAHAWASHI outside, what? They say they're holy, they're separate, so they don't belong to this world, man. The ones that serve YAHAWASHI outside, they're separate, they're different. The Lord is coming to test those 2/3, the ones that belong to this world. the one that's trusting in Esau, the one that's going to go down to Egypt and trust the horses and chariots, man, because there are many. All right, the Lord is coming for those. The ones who didn't hear when the Lord called and stretched out his hand, man. He's going to try you. All right? See, if you believe in the Lord, you believe in Satan, man. It's going to be that simple. All right, the Lord is Satan. And the road to serving YAHAWASHI is not easy. It's rough, but it's going to pay off in the end. Same thing with the road to serving Satan, man. It's not going to be easy. It's damn sure going to be rocky. All right, but you're going to be led to what? Nuclear fire. Your own demise, man. All right, so, you know, and they always say pick a side, but the Lord is coming for those to test those who belong to this world, man. And brothers who've been serving the Lord, man, you don't belong to this world. You belong to YAHAWASHI. The Lord said, what? I'm going to protect you from the great time of testing, all right, that's coming upon this earth. So while these other jakes are going through it, they're going through a testing period. The Lord said He's going to protect you, man.
Yes, sir. Book of Isaiah chapter 36 and verse 6. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it.
Hey, same thing that we're going into with the MOTB, because the piece that they stick you with the MOTB, and look, it's a broken reed, man. The MOTB, the name of the tool, but you know you trusting in that, man. All right, you gonna go down to Esau and get that MOTB, and be like, oh, I'm trusting in Esau, man. This is the new technology. This is the way I'm doing it. I'm trusting in the staff of this broken reed, man. All right, brothers, we having a picture up. We don't have a picture of it on here, but
Somebody grab the day that go down to Egypt as well.
you know, but you trust the point. You trusting in the devil, man. You trusting in this society. You trusting in the technology that this devil has to keep you safe, man. To further you. All right, but you seeking to save your life, you're gonna lose your life, man. All right, those who lose their life, we how about save the brothers, the prophets, ultimately gonna elect, and they're gonna find their life, and they're gonna gain it in 100-fold, man. That much more.
It says, so is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust in him.
Hey, so is Pharaoh, you know, Esau, ultimately Satan is king to all you that trust in him. You take that MOTB, you trust in Satan. You trust in Esau, man. All right?
I got an NLT. Yeah, go to NLT.
It says in NLT, Isaiah 36 and 6. I'll start at verse. It says, on Egypt, if you lean on Egypt, it will be like a reed that splinters beneath your weight and pierces your hand. Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, is completely unreliable.
So America's modern day Egypt, you trusting in America, it's just unreliable. Whether you want to vote for Kamala or Trump, they both gonna fail you. They both gonna fail you, so you might as well trust in the Lord. See? Go ahead. Who got that?
I got it.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 31, verse 1. It says, woe to them that go down into Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in the chariots, because they are many.
Woe means destruction, man. The destruction on you that trust in America, man. All right, you're the first to run to the government, man. You don't even think of YAHAWASHI. That woe means, it's like you said, going into destruction. You people, y'all trust in America, it's going to be your own demise, man. Your own place that you're going to trust in is going to be your own demise. And we can run into it, and it's unreliable, man. So in your end, it's going to work against you.
And the puck, grab Isaiah 30.
It says, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong.
You trusting in America, all right? Because America is showing you they got this military, man. You trusting in the might. You're like, we're strong. You tell Jace that America's gonna be the strongest thermonuclear missile. They say, not us. We got the greatest military. We got this. We got that. You trusting in America for what it has, man. All right, what? But it's true to say, woe unto you for trusting in America, man. You go trust in them, and it's gonna lead you to your own demise. Go ahead.
But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord YAHAWASHI.
Hey, so you Jakes, y'all rather go down to the government and take that serpent juice, take that yab, you know, but you don't think of YAHAWASHI. You don't stop at the what would YAHAWASHI do? What would the Lord do? Even if you don't have the names of the Lord, man, they should make you. There's Jakes right here who don't know the name of YAHAWASHI, but they didn't take that yet. They said, nah, man. And something just went right. Or something wasn't feeling right. But you got those Jakes who don't even consider, you know, why to do evil, but to do good, you have no knowledge of it, man. All right? Jake would go down, run out, and he saw, oh, give it to me. I need that stimulus. I need this. I need that. All right? This is going to lead to your own demise. Woe unto you, man. Destruction unto you, man. Okay, America's not going to profit you. You didn't even seek the Lord. Not even did you look or seek the Holy One of Israel, man. You didn't even consider the Lord, man. That's what that was your downfall right there. All right, trusting in the damn devil, man. The devil don't care about you. Yeah, it goes from wanting to kill so-called Negroes to American Indians. Now, amongst others, you are the most susceptible to getting this, man. We need you first in line. Now what? Jake's out here dying left and right, man, for trusting in the devil, man. Listen to them smooth words. You know, the backfire.
Forgot what this nigga did 100 years ago. Same thing happened to Stevie's experiment, huh? They trusted their oppressors. They offer incentives. They offer gifts. They offer money. When you come do this, and then, you know, Jake not knowing, Jake thinking that these are actual doctors. No, these are fucking mad scientists. You're the lab rat, man. You know, you see the experiments they do on these rats? They test all the dangerous things on the rats to see how it's going to work, to see if it's effectiveness, its symptoms, to see its benefits. And that's what they're doing to you, Jakes. You're the human-sized lab rat, man.
Hey, what do you see when they do experiments on rats? Like the brother said, they'll monitor certain behaviors in rats. They'll be like, okay, this is what's going on in this rat's mind. This rat is acting like this, is doing that. And what is Elon Musk doing? He's starting human clinical trials for his Neuralink, man. All right. And what is he? And these devils aren't going to tell you this, but you know it's happening behind closed doors. You see, you're monitoring this one. Okay, this man, he gave us the ghost this one. This one, he could partially walk. This one, you know, they gave him Alzheimer's. You know, these devils are running clinical trials, and when they bring this thing out, you people are going to be the product, man. You're going to be the cattle, the goyim, the lab rats, man.
Hey,
I'll be watching this videos, like I'll be watching this channel on Snapchat where they got like pet ants and shit like that, man, and they keep them in a cage, and they test them out by putting certain types of other animals or certain insects to see how they respond. And I was watching, like, damn, this is what they be doing in the hood, you know. We saw putting certain things in their drugs and certain kind of stores, certain kind of liquor stores to see how Jake gonna respond. They put the weed store in there to see how they gonna respond, and then they move upon us. Meaning you getting all these advertisements for the same thing that's already in the hood, man.
That's the same thing they come to town and they show you that, man. Yep. These Edomites, they have a lot of mad scientists. They're working behind the scenes and they polluting the food, man. They pollute
The headquarters is in the hood.
In the places where Jake tried to go to, especially the church, and one of the biggest headquarters was in the church. And the pastor was in on it, man. All right, but the people who were simple, you know, y'all getting robbed, giving tithes, all these different things, man. Y'all trusting in this society, man, that this devil is running. Ultimately, like these people going back to, it's going to be to your own demise, your own failure, because you're not trusting the Lord, you're not seeking the Lord. Are you not moving with wisdom? Are you not moving with faith? You're living like a boy in cow, all right, like sheep. All right, the same, whatever the owner or the farmer wants you to do, you just go in there. You know, if you ever see a video of a farmer leading a cow to its death, all right, you know, he's just walking with the cow, you know.
The cow don't know where it's going.
The cow don't know where it's going. The cow got grass in his mouth, it's just eating. It's docile, you know what I'm saying? And they bring it to the machine, the cow goes in, then they lock in. The cow only knows something bad is about to happen when that machine closes on his head and the cow realizes he can't move no more. Oh, I'm trapped. Let you know death instantly, man. And that's it. That was the end of your story, man. That's what you get for trusting in the devil, man.
Or when it sees other cows in there getting squashed up, man.
That's when they realize when it's too late. You already there.
No, you didn't.
This is Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
So these Jakes, They don't even consider ask the Lord, to guide them or direct them. What is it? Jake first thought? Egypt, Pharaoh. They ain't even stop to say, hey, let me pray to the Lord. Let me tell the Lord to direct me, man. You know, we're going to talk about
it says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord.
and woe, destruction to the rebellious children, man. And we brought out earlier that the Lord has stretched forth his hand, and he has his prophets on the scene, but you rebelled. All right, you chose where the Lord delighted not, and rather did evil before the Lord's eyes, man. Whoa, so the Lord said destruction unto you rebellious children, man. And not like Jake didn't have a chance, man. The Lord gave everyone a chance, but Jake rebelled. Jake said, no, I'm going to serve Esau. No, I'm going to do this. And some Jake just ultimately cast out the Lord altogether, man. They didn't even consider the Lord, man.
It says that take no counsel, that take counsel, Salaki, but not of me.
Take counsel, but not of the YAHAWASHI and RAWCHAA. Jake will go amongst each other or amongst them. What should I do? What is the next step? But you don't counsel with the Lord.
Well, that's why they always watch the news, looking for what Biden gonna say, what Kamala Harris gonna say, what Trump gonna say. Go ahead.
It says, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
That's all Jake doing on this side, man. Covering, they add sin to sin, man. That's all Jake doing on this side. You know, iniquity upon iniquity, man.
It says that walk to go down into Egypt, you have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame.
Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. You going out there to try to get strength from this devil, or trying to trust in Esau, but that's going to ultimately lead to your shame, man. Your demise. And that's especially when the kingdom of heaven is established on earth, man. And those Jakes that are repopulated, reborn, those who went down there, trusted in Pharaoh to strengthen them, they're going to have that shame, man. They're going to say, like, damn, man, the prophets on the scene. Brothers told me this. Brothers told me to repent, seek YAHAWASHI and RAWCHAA. I didn't listen. And that's going to be also a part of that shame that they're going to be feeling, man. Damn, I should have listened. I ain't even considered the Lord. I ain't even trying to trust in the Lord. You know, or communicate with a brother. Just went and tried to get that strength from Pharaoh, man. Oh, I'm going to take the MOTB. I ain't worried about it. I'm going to be good. My pay's going to be paid. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to lead to your own demise. Your own fall.
We had examples of that in the recent years when people was coming on TikTok making videos like,
I'm sorry to my conspiracy friends.
blaming you. You know, they got one eye drooped down, side of their mouth drooped down. Okay, they paralyzed in a fucking wheelchair. I'm so sorry about the things I said. You were right and I was wrong, and I was too late. They making a shameful video. They ashamed of us. You can see the next face, they fucking ashamed, man. You know, and that's what's coming to Jake. When you gonna trust in this devil and he gonna deceive your ass, he gonna get you, man. That's how he gets you. You know, you're out there looking crazy, boils all over your neck and all over your hand. You wearing long sleeve shirts, you wearing gloves, you wearing hoodies and shit. You know, everybody gonna see you, man. We call you the hoodie crew.
But what they say, words don't teach, that verse we will, man.
Right.
A lot of these people actually have to go, especially that's what's going to happen with the 2/3, man. Words didn't teach them. The verses
Closed-minded.
They were closed-minded, man. They didn't see the Lord. Ignorant. They didn't want to receive no knowledge. So what? That verse was going to teach them. That fire was going to have to cleanse their soul for them to fully understand. That's when the 2/3 going to understand, man, that fire. Oh, this is what they're doing.
Y'all grab it out because we're going to close out.
It says, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion.
Trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion, man.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 9. It says, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
Alright? We casted away YAHAWASHI and RAWCHAA, and Lord will have you dwell in torments, man. Alright, like we said, you got Brother Abar said it. You know, brothers out here week in and week out. constantly reproving Jake, trying to get Jake to come in, understand who they are, man. But you cast it away. All right, you're gonna be in a pitiful case. You need the Lord to deliver you, man, and the Lord ain't gonna be there for you, man. And when the Lord saying, "Let us go and cry to the God that you have chosen," whatever God you chose, like how about you know, what lifestyle you want to live, hey, that's gonna have you in that pitiful case. You go ahead and follow those gods, man. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. All right, it's not gonna happen though.
Verse 10, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it.
You got Jakes from this side that's receiving benefits, man. It's some Jake doing good on this side, man. All right, so they're not thinking about the Lord. They ain't really, you know, they'll come across brothers like, ain't for me. Everybody go get in their bands and go to their nice little house. All right, but they despise the ways of the Lord. Okay?
It says, understood not, but despised it.
Hey, the way of repentance is open up unto them, man. All right, the brothers ain't coming humble. Hey, the Israelites are trying to see the Lord. The way of repentance is open unto them. What they do, they despised it, man. They took it for granted. I got better things to do. Right?
Verse 12, the same must know it after death by pain.
Hey, you turning on the Lord, you turning on the shot of salvation. So what does the Lord say? The same shot Lord after death by pain. You're going to understand what you went off and what the Lord is trying to offer. Especially like how about you outside, death by pain in that fire. The same thing I was going into. Those two guys going to understand where they went left at in that fire, man. That's the scariest part about it. You're going to be burnt by an innumerable number of degree fire. The wrath of the Lord is going to be within the spirit of like how about you outside going to be in that fire, and that's where you're going to get that realization of damn, I should have listened, you know. And it was always the same when I was growing up. You don't hear the feel. Someone constantly, your parents will constantly take, stop doing that. This is going to happen. Stop doing this. Stop doing that. And what is your how about you outside doing? Our heavenly Father, which is the Father of fathers, man, he's telling us through prophets, through brothers, like stop doing this, stop doing that. Be right here, do this, do that. And anytime you listen to your parent, what happens? You might have loathed for a little bit, then when that time came, they got time to slip it, you know. Ass flipping time. Same thing for 2/3. 2/3 gonna be loud. Oh, art, MOTB, let me just take that, I ain't worried about it. Let you know. Boom! ICBM. Then that's that belt. You go, oh, damn, you trying to run from it. You know what I'm saying? When you was a kid, you get that whoop, you try, no. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no running. Your parents been warning you this whole time when they got fed up. Well, how about you got fed up? All right, send them move, man. Time. They ain't listen. You know, why should you be stricken more and more? Why should you be stricken more? You come revolt more and more. All right, so Jake got to get that answer. You got to get a record on this side, man.
That's why you got a 2/3. You know, they're gonna pie chart right here. Majority of our people ain't gonna make it. Right? Majority of our people ain't gonna make it. They're gonna be destroyed. The Lord's only coming for a remnant. That's why you gotta repent and seek out about you outside now, because when you think about this chart, man, that's the majority of our people here in America. You know, family members, cousins, old friends. You know, they ain't gonna make it. They're gonna be destroyed. And our heart's desire is that we don't get destroyed with them. Our heart's desire is that we can be delivered out of this destruction that's coming. Everybody else, though, not so much.
It's Ezekiel 33, verse 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them.
And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. All right, so it's not that it's a chance, it's a possibility, or America might be destroyed, you know. No, it will come.
Right.
All right? Bring the last part back, go ahead. Good point, really.
It says, back in Ezekiel 33, verse 33, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them.
Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. It will come to pass. When it's coming to pass, that's when these days going to understand the prophet was among me. Why these days going through torment? That's when the prophet was among me, man. That's when Jake going to know. So we said Jake going to understand and realize when it's too late. And that's going to be the majority. That's going to be the 2/3, man. The 1/3, the men, women, and children that believe in how about you outside, and the 144,000 elect, they going to understand that a prophet is among them now. So our brothers in this truth. Brothers and apostles start great millstone, man. We understand that the prophet is among us, man. We're dealing with these men. So we need to get this truth, understand what we're part of, and get right. Right? For those who are not, they're going to understand that prophet has been among us after the past, man.
Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his charagma in his forehead, or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahawah.
All right, so he's speaking, he's letting people know, man. Hey, if you take this thing, you're going to drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Okay? Understanding that's indignation. It's going to be righteous anger. When you take this thing, and the Lord is justifiable, is justified in killing you, man. All right? Plainly, the Lord will be justified in killing you.
So which is poured out without mixture,
Which is poured out without mixture, man. You're going to get the whole anger and wrath of the Lord, man. No mercy. It's poured out without mixture.
Well, this is mercy right here. We're sitting out here in the hot ass sun and the way it be raining, you know. Brothers all over the world doing this right here, man. This is your mercy right here. If you don't accept this mercy, then you ain't gonna get no mercy in that day. You take that.
This right now, this the chaser. You're gonna get looking for the Lord without a chaser, man. You're gonna get that straight. You can't handle that cup of the Lord, man. Right? So might as well get it now and understand versus them, man. Because you take that armor, there is no coming back, man. You know, and you got Jake, so what if my woman said that at one point, you know, well, what if I take somebody, you know, I didn't have their hand and I do other things? It don't work like that. Well, what if it goes in and I just take it out? It don't work like that. You accepted spiritually that you took it. And that's the whole point. Once you accept that, it's sealed in you, man. That's it. When the Lord comes out, you're gonna know. You're gonna always have to chill. You're gonna see the new slaughter and your house shot coming. Chill. That's gonna be the only thing playing in those people's minds. Chill. That's gonna be the only thing they chill. Damn, chill. Oh, damn. Chill. You know? It's gonna be to your demise.
it says, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Hey, if you take this, you're gonna be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the Lamb. YAHAWASHI gonna see you burning, the angels gonna see you burn, the elect are gonna see you burn, the ones that the Lord beamed up, they're gonna see you burn, man. All right, if you're not of that elect, or that 1/3 that's getting beamed up, you're gonna get burnt in front of the whole heavens, man. Everyone is gonna see you. This is gonna be what do they like to say, a worldwide phenomenon, man. It's gonna happen. This is the second go around. This ain't gonna happen no more. After this is why the Lord gonna go so hard, man. It says poured out without mixture. The Lord's gonna go so hard on this go around because this ain't gonna happen no more. All right.
It says, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image. And whosoever receiveth the charagma of his name, here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahawah and the faith of YAHAWASHI. It says,
So you take this thing, you're gonna have rest day nor night, man. That's the whole point. The smoke of their torment shall ascend up forever and ever. The Lord's gonna go so hard this go around because America's gonna be used as a monument to show what wickedness gets you, man. All right. This land is not gonna be inhabited no more by humans. It's gonna be a place for desert animals, lizards, and things like that, man. This is gonna be used to show, you know, when Yahweh shall be that left, right, to show their kids. Hey, he was there. And so ultimately, you know, your kids were there too. You know, hey, that's where he was. He was there. You know, he went off. And, that's the punishment for that, man. You know, that's memorial. So anytime you go back, you go past Babylon, man, you know, hey, don't live like that with it, man. That's what wickedness is, man. That's what not serving how much you want to serve. That's what gets you serving something. Alright, so with that, You know, we hope you were edified in your podcast. We're going to close out. We'll give our glory, honor, our praises to
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
a double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who doing these teaching as well. Peace and salutations to the hope for lunch abroad. Until next time, we get to Shalom. And above all.